when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song. Lock. When I have plucked the rose, T.O. Grey hot. Longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? When I have plucked the rose, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up my lads, come cheer up my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic.
That's an interesting twist.
The paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. They're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us.
putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap, gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like the frogs. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs.
I love refrigerators.
Alright, something different for once, Franchos. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Zaibatsu. Let's get this crap out of the way. Alright, give it time. Gotta get this black bar out of from the top left. There we go. Good evening once again. We're back. And welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Part 9. It is I, Zanpact, known as member of Raven's Dungeon, founder of the Zaibatsu and Dosgamerts on Discord. We've been streaming quite a while. We have completed the 200 sub special stream of Shadow Man, and now tonight we are going to be continuing this week. This is it. This is going to be the week that we are going to finish up with Kingdom Hearts 2 before we move on to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is from the PSP era. So, let's go meet my boys on the Zaibatsu. Let's go to the voice chat. Everyone's been waiting for me. Alright. Welcome. Let's go around, let's go introduce some people on the Zaibatsu. First off, into my bottom so far, it is my brother, all the way from Romania, Buna. His name is Ultrafriend, known as Lord Raiden. And then all the way from Germany, we got the Prats has joined in as well.
Hey, how do you do, Prats?
You doing all right? And we got AJ Borda, known as the Superior Elder God Fujin, all the way from the Netherlands.
The very drunk Elder God.
Oh my God, then you're a disappointment with all gods.
No. I am one of the best gods. I am the god you can take to the bar and have a beer with.
Like, Kingdom Hearts is rated 18 plus. I wish it was. That'd be amazing. The idea with the 18 plus is how my channel goes.
The Prats is actually in the voice chat. Is he like Dutch?
No, he's German and he's back to living.
You are. Oh, du bist Deutsch, ja.
Yeah.
Yup.
It's unfortunately, he is trying to recover because he's got the Rona, unfortunately.
Yeah, I read on chat. Yeah, that sucks. But hey, luckily you got it in the later stages of the disease when it's like at least very much less deadly.
Yeah.
I would call it the soft flu.
All right,
Well,
so
if that's what it is, good for you, my man.
all right,
Well,
so
if I look
today's
at my wife totally bad, but sorry, Zanpact, go on.
all right. I want to say today I'm going to be drinking a beer today. It's been a while, so I'm drinking a Foster's Lager from Australia, and it's actually a really good beer. Well, it's even beer.
Yeah, Foster's is good.
All right, so last week we left off in the world of Tron, and this is the one with Jeff Bridges.
I figured as much with the line design I was like, is Tron Disney? But apparently it is.
Yeah, it's the
Tron is
19.
Disney.
It's the 1982 with Jeff Bridges.
Or the original Tron.
Yeah, that's the original Tron, which is actually, for its time, it was revolutionary.
Yeah, it was. So for this one, we are helping Tron out because the MCP, the Master Control Program, has taken over the entire terminal computer and the Hollow Bastion security program. So we have to de-erase him, since we left up in the I.O. tower. So we gotta go after to kill not only MCP, but also Commander Shark is in this as well.
Are we gonna race the Tron bikes?
Well, you missed that. We did the games.
Oh no, I have to watch that back because that's amazing. Like, you don't understand, my man. Like, I saw Tron, like, in the early 90s on television, and it blew my mind. Like, it was one of those movies where I hate to compare it to, like, 2001 Space Odyssey, because it's, like, very different. But for me,
this one more like science fiction cyberspace.
Yes, but it's like, for me, like, I saw them both pretty early in life, and they had a real impact on me. Tron especially for the visuals, because you gotta understand, we didn't see shit like that back then.
Oh, hell yeah. I remember I watched it in 1987 when I was around 6. Tron.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely Tron was.
And even in the early DOS times, that was quite awesome.
I'm calculating now. You said you were how old?
No, well, born 1982, saw it in 87, so 5 years old.
Alright, so you're... I am not the oldest at the stream.
No. Looks like Pretz has become the oldest elderly AJ.
Yes.
So,
I have to vacate my title as the stream elder, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I am 2 years your junior.
You know what the funny thing is? Can you just imagine that DOS Dad starts doing live streams like Bart's doing? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You're like looking at... It's kind of like you're looking at
the man, right?
Yeah.
He's like a really chill guy. Like,
oh yeah, mostly he's just watching, drinking his beer, and saying one sentence in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that would be like the stream where you're just hanging out, basically, just chillaxing. Well,
no, actually, I think he's just mentoring him. But you can see he's responding when somebody funds him or whatever. So I think he's kind of coaching him for the social media, getting money, living off the fire.
Well, here's the thing. I know Bart not well, but I've been to his house. I've spoken with him quite a bit. I don't think he actually really wants to make it this permanent job per se. I think he's very happy doing what he's doing, and it's like a cool hobby, and it gets him a little extra cash on the side as well.
Well, I have no idea if it's what he's doing in real life as a job also whatsoever. But
I don't think he works. I don't think he works anymore. Bart said that Dosdad retired now.
No, Bart himself.
Oh, Bart. No, Bart's a programmer.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's a freelance programmer, and he's got his own I think he's got his own company going on at home that he works with other people.
I don't know about that, but I know he's a programmer. He does pretty good for himself. He has just regular work, and he does the YouTube thing because he enjoys it and because he really likes DOS games.
Yeah, I just wonder sometimes how he got that much time to make those gameplay videos all the time.
Because he is a madman. You don't understand. Like, he puts in the hours.
No.
Like, he's one of those guys. Like,
I'm also a freelance programmer.
Oh yes. And for
but it's one of those things where he has when he has a passion for something, he finds the time. And
Oh, you know what I think the difference is? He got no kids.
I don't know. He's yet. I would say yet. All right, I gotta say something.
That's why you got so
What's up,
much time.
Berto? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a 10+ game, but the 18+ is.
I don't know
18
if they want kids or not, but like it's a legit possibility. Like many couples do.
Yeah. Back in the time, I had way more time for my beloved hobby too.
Well aware, sir. Like I don't have children myself, but like a couple I know had a kid like a couple of months ago, and their life has like drastically changed. And I'm all for it, right? I know. Like the kid is actually we consider each other family, although we are not blood. So they consider me like an uncle, basically, for the kid. And I consider it my nephew. And you see the change, but it's good for people. Like,
Yeah, of course. It's not a change to the bad.
it's a change where you have to take responsibility for something that is more important than yourself.
Yeah.
And no, when he's 4, I try to combine both things. Like I bought this retro shelf, and I'm training him on the Nintendo SNES, PS1, and Nintendo 64. So I'm not gonna spoil him with the Switch until he beats Super Mario 2D, the 3 lives.
Oh my man, I also have a Super Nintendo. Oh, this was so funny. Like I just moved into like the house I live in right now, right? And the guy to connect the internet basically and the modem came over. And he would connect it, and he was like, and first of all, like, the shop lied to me. Like, I was like, we have like an electronics closet, like, in like the hallway. But there's a wall between that and where my computer is. And I have really bad experiences with like Wi-Fi. It tends to suck. Unless you're in the same room. And he was like, well, I can't like pull a cable, but I can't. Do you have like a telephone connection? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I have a telephone connection in my room, in my living room. So he basically hot-wired my modem into the into like the wall, and it works perfectly. And he was, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's next to like my retro gear. And he saw like all my old PlayStations and the Super Nintendo, and he's like, holy shit. What the fuck? Do you have like Mario? And I have like, which one do you want to play? Like I have All Stars, I have Yoshi Island, I have Yoshi Island 2, I have Donkey Kong Country, the whole set. What do you want to play?
Yeah, I really...
Because this guy was about the same age as me. He was like, holy shit, this is like my youth all over again.
That's why... see, that's what I love about it. See, it's a funny thing. I talked to Dino the other day that, you know, during the live stream... Okay, so here's a funny story. So, I was doing a Doom 2016 stream this past Tuesday because UltraFriend called out because his left hand was hurting him from the Unreal Tournament 04 that we did like last Friday. So I took over that. So there was somebody from Germany, but here was the thing. That kid was like under age of 9, and secondly, he was not allowed to watch my streams because the purpose with the 18 plus is it's in the description. Because I made the rule that nobody under the age of 18 is allowed to watch this because there's the language that we use and certain things we say, like edgy jokes.
I know exactly what you mean.
So he came, Arinel was with me. Like Arinel, there was Dino, Ultrafriend was there. So this kid was watching my streams, hanging out, and then when he said he was 9, and I'm like, okay, so he was like in hot water, because, 9 years old, that means it's a no-no. So Arinel told him, he explained it that he was already hot water, but the first thing he did, he violated that I'm going to actually establish the rule to the stream. So he was kind of spamming emojis, like, non-stop. Non-stop. I told him to stop. Like, told him, ask pleasely to stop, but he kept going. So we had to suspend him for 300 seconds, because that's the rule. Like, if you spam, like, emojis, you're going to get timed out. And then, for that, he came back, and what he did is, he basically revoked it against Arinel. Like, he intimidated the mods. And that was a no-no. So...
like, the thing, like, that a 9-year-old thinks he can intimidate you is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, kids trying to fight the limits.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, when you are about the same age as me, Prats. Like, when we grew up, like, if you wanted to say something, you had to go into somebody's face. There was no way to do it digitally, basically. So
oh shit!
You had a hanger. You either sacked up and said your thing and reaped the consequences, or you shut the fuck up, right?
No,
And
or
now
you repeat the same shit for 1,000 times in a loud voice.
but like it's nowadays all these fucking children are behind the screen and do not understand the consequences of what one might call fighting words.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is unfortunately that he was already in hot water. Like, this kid was like already hot water because he was underage. Because he said he's 9, and he said that he has a sister who's 18. The thing is, kids these days don't get what I mean by 18 plus. Means that it says right already in the description that nobody under the age of 18 is allowed to watch my stream.
When I was 14, my precious goal was to get all the 18 plus games, especially one was indexed in Germany.
Yeah, but the idea was for this, because I did explain it. Because I'm making this, like...
Zanpact, you can actually, in the settings...
Yeah, I could do the age restriction.
You can force it to 18 plus, and you probably should.
Yeah, so, I know I could, but, there's...
So this won't happen again. Like, because... We talk some mad shit, brother. We talk some mad shit. So it's not for like younger ears.
You won't believe what my kid brings back words from the kindergarten.
Oh yeah, I am well aware. But we often also talk about really serious topics, like. Like, we had a discussion about Ukraine, for example, and I'm like, yeah, kids probably shouldn't listen to that kind of stuff, right? It should be outside of their world.
If you're smart enough to outsmart the 18 plus rating, you should be smart enough to shut your mouth and listen and understand.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've got to keep a lookout. MCP isn't going to just let us waltz in.
Easier said than done.
The only problem is that if I was going to do the restriction with the, when it comes to my live streams, there's some people in the country in Europe that they have to bypass, regulations to say, oh, you have to show them the photo ID and your age, credit card to prove that you're over 18. Because Ultrafriend did that, and like Artritis had a problem with that, and he had to kind of go through Google's bullshit.
Exactly, and even no matter
holy shit,
and no
sounds
matter
fucking. That's
and
some
no matter
1984 shit.
and no matter which if it's a live stream or a video that you want to watch on somebody else's who posted on the YouTube, whether it's underage 18 like the Duke Nukem Forever or LA Noire, when the cases of the dead people. Unfortunately, I can. Sometimes you can see it. Maybe they bypass it. Maybe they bypass and they explain that this is how the game works. There was no restrictions, or the video says clearly that it is restricted, and you must prove it that you are under 18 by showing them a photo of your ID card.
Yeah, see, that's what I want. That's one thing I wanted to avoid is trying to bypass. You know, the Googles, like, for you guys, like, in Europe, for particularly, because that's, like, 1984 shit that they've been pushing us. Because, you know, arthritis...
We don't have that in the Netherlands. They can't, like, fucking force us in the Netherlands. Luckily.
Unlike Belgium. Look at Belgium.
Motherfucker, like, Belgium... Like... You understand that Belgium used to be part of the Netherlands, right? And there was like a revolution.
Oh yeah, because I think it was Ariel who told me that story.
So far worse off since they're not part of the Netherlands, and I'm like, just come back, boys. Just come back. We'll forgive and forget. Just become part of the Netherlands again, and we'll fix your shit.
Hey, Dino.
Hey, Dino. What's up, Berto? What's up, Michael Brent? I have to say, Kingdom Hearts is a 10+ game. Yeah, but I already explained to him about the content, though. Michael says...
What the fuck? The Prats. Is your icon literally a velociraptor with an RPG-7 riding a shark?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, I have to break these up for a second. Look at the background. Like, look at the background. Does it look like anything reminding you from Synchronized Wave in retro style? Like, I'm on a simulation hangar, and I'm on this little transportation to get the MCP, but look at the background for a second. Look at that shit.
It kind of reminds me of the retro game from the background that I saw that you can buy with your Steam points on Steam.
Alright, time to do some setup with Tron.
Or also, it's like a reminder of one of those mod levels that Bart and the rest of the community played for the meatballs when we did the race.
Oh god, I'm close. The limit command with Tron is amazing. Let's see if I can bypass it.
Yeah, let's go back to the game.
Oh yeah, 300 kit combos. I bypassed my current one. Fucking Tron's command limit is absolutely OP. I love about Tron.
Holy shit.
I'm just fucking up the Heartless, like, with that limit command.
So, AJ, how is the movie situation?
Well, I'm pretty much done. Well, I still need to get my kitchen, the kitchen is actually here. It's only getting like the people to install them basically.
What do you need water for? The fridge is full, isn't it?
Dude, I have a fridge, and yes, it's full of beer, but it's my old fridge, and basically I'm getting like a complete kitchen block.
Wait, did I?
Into the house.
I lost.
Apartment or house?
Excuse me?
It's an apartment or a house?
Oh no, it's a house.
Ah, you own one or for rental?
I own one. I bought a house in my village. I live in like a really small village, like 2,500 people basically. And I live in the boonies basically, like in like a polder, in a small village. And I used to live in like an apartment block. and I was just done living in the apartment block, and I got an opportunity to basically buy a house in like what we would call the Neubau. I don't know how you would.
Neubau.
Yes, the Neubau. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So with the basement?
No, I don't actually have a basement. I have a crawl space because Dutch people usually don't have a basement. Actually,
that's one of those flat ones with one area, one floor.
No, actually, I have like my sleeping arrangement. My like I have like a second floor with a bedroom and like a front room and a side room which acts like an attic, basically.
A real roof?
Yes. I have a roof. I have solar panels now. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's really well insulated. Basically, the whole gas situation right now is not a problem for me, basically.
As long as the sun keeps shining.
As long as the sun keeps shining, yes. And I don't tend to spend a lot of electricity anyway. So.
Yeah, well, our hobby spends a lot of electricity.
Oh, by the way, AJ, if you ever get over here, let me know in advance, so I can practice myself on killer instinct against you.
Funny thing, my father will be in Romania next week.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yes, and Hungary, like for business travels. Yes, he says he is fucking like a pensioner, but he still travels.
And you're not joining on this travel, huh?
No. I have a job, my friend. I know. I can't just say, hey, I'm out of here, brother.
Well, that's too bad though, but but still, you could just let me know in advance if in case you want to kick my ass on Killer Instinct, which that's not going to happen anytime soon because you won't.
As long as I have TJ Combo or like Cinder, you'll be toast.
Hey, Cinder is my character. Go find your own.
I'll TJ Combo you, my friend.
Not until I flame your ass, my
The
friend.
MCP is straight ahead.
Time to settle things.
Not until I
Good.
flame your ass. What are we doing here? We're arguing for nothing, and we're not even face to face to play against each other. Come on.
Oh, come on! I got Unreal Tournament 04 to work, and I'm gonna be playing some PC games tonight because I'm gonna be trying to rip up some Diablo that I actually finally got to work without having any issues.
Yeah, that's good. I did some updates. I finished making some updates on the Mortal Kombat 11 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Holy shit, man! Boston.
I got too old for Mortal Kombat. I can't remember all those combos.
It's annoying as hell. Did any of you guys ever play the Mortal Kombat HD collection from the arcades?
Not on until on the actual
arcade.
Yeah. It's been like years for me since I played Mortal Kombat.
That game was launched in 2012, and it contains only 1, 2, and 3 from the arcades versions.
Yeah, the funny thing is the funny thing about that is I have not even like played Mortal Kombat in a long time. So my knowledge with Mortal Kombat these days is kind of very controversially completely gone when it comes to that.
Shitty. Well,
I mean, I lost interest.
Pleasure and mine to rephrase and remember all those fucking combos to play it. Else it's not gonna be fun online. Back, forward, slash, punch, kick, upper left.
There are some smart asses out there who plays online that gives only the jiggle combo. They keep juggling against you. You don't even have a chance to make your moves or try to pick once.
Infinites. That's what they are called.
Whatever they call it, I hate those guys.
Yeah, I call them fun ruiners.
All right.
I'll promise you, I won't fight you that way. Like I won't cheap you. I won't cheat you.
When talking about game collections, there's a real good one coming out in December 2022. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection.
Yes.
Yes.
December.
I want that game so bad. I want to play like on number 2. I want to play Ninja Gaiden. I said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle number 2 because that was the only Ninja Turtle I played back in the days.
Dude, Brats, are you serious? In December?
Wait, is it? Did you say the Cowabunga is going to come out in December?
That's what I heard as well.
Yeah, you can pre-order it on Amazon.com.
Yeah, really? But pre-order and wait till December that the game come out. That's way too fucking long.
Amazon is saying 31 December 2022.
Oh my freaking god! I can't wait that long.
Oh god, there it is. There he is, MCP, the big giant computer.
People at
He looks like hell in the background.
People at Konami, move your ass fast. I want that game by at least in June. Oh my god, I wanted that game in June.
But you probably haven't seen 2001 Space Odyssey, have you?
Of course I did.
Yeah, you have, but they haven't. Like, you're pretty much the same age as me. So, like, it would be on television, right? But they haven't. Like, it's like a movie you really need to watch. It's
this is common knowledge.
Maybe it was not available here in Romania. So
No, it was available international.
It was like, but it's like a movie from, God, when was it? Like, somewhere in the 80s, I presume.
I'm also better than you.
2001, A Space Odyssey. Let's have a look.
Would have made a great team.
Holy shit. No, actually, it was 1968.
From Stanley Kubrick.
Yes. Who also did Full Metal Jacket, which is also a movie I really enjoy.
This thing is the MCP?
What kind of Mickey Mouse shit is that?
Yes.
Don't you understand?
How tall are you?
We've advanced.
Texas only produces two things, steers and queers, and you don't much look like a steer to me.
MCP.
So, AJ, I was about to say, when you say you promise that you won't cheat like the movements like that, were you referring to Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Killer Instinct, all the way. Like,
I'm gonna do
like Killer Instinct, if I play Cinder, I can literally infinite you.
Killer Instinct Gold.
No, the classical Super NES Killer Instinct.
Oh,
here you go, Ultra Pain. Here's a pause for
But like, there is literally an infinite combo I can do to you, which makes you impossible to like retort. So I will not do that to you. I will play TJ combo and win by like 13 hit combo.
Okay, so this is kind of weird right now. I just the team gave me a notification that OBS Studio is available on Steam. What the hell?
Oh, maybe you can link OBS to Steam now. That would be handy.
In order to link that, I have to uninstall the one that I have and install this one that is on Steam.
That seems unnecessary.
That would be kind of unnecessary. Why would that? Since I already installed the program last year.
Yeah, if it works, it works. So don't update, I guess. Like I haven't updated you OBS for like months.
Oh, I did. Because sometimes it asks me, because if I don't do the updates that it's asking me to do, the OBS would just not work anymore. So that's a no-no. I can't say no to updates.
Give me a second. I'm trying to. I did a pause face with MCP.
The fuck? Look at this! Look at this screen! Look at this face! Look at that dirt face!
I think we're distracting Zanpact from playing.
Dude, how about you play the game, not taking what those pictures in?
I gotta have.
He looks like a fucking pedophile.
He does. I had to do it.
He's like.
I love cheese pizza.
No.
Riding around in his van with this blacked up fucking windows.
I was about to say.
That's the good reference to Full Metal Jacket. What's the perfect contra? First of all, you have to eat the peanuts out of my shit.
Yeah. I'm calling it the friendly version of saying the CP. As I said, it's like our ultra friends. I mean, it's just like AJ said, he loves cheese pizza.
But
I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Jesus Christ! Just imagine seeing this fucking thing up close to the face.
Wait, I have to turn off my ANC because it seems like I'm talking too loud. My mic is.
Fuck! All my functions are now yours.
This is why I don't have a wife.
By the way, Zanpact, just so you know, man, Sunday I might be late.
That's fine.
We'll see, my brother.
Oh God, Stark has grown.
Because on Sunday it's my aunt's birthday, and I can't say no to go to her, you know.
Of course. Like family, man. It's important.
Family comes first.
She was like my second mother, you know.
Yeah, dude, I totally understand.
My wife is perfect. She's like a mother and can do more things.
Yeah.
I'm like the kind of guy that's like, I have like a form of autism, which means that I have like, socially I'm pretty good, which is rare in autism, right? But like, I have like attention deficit disorder, basically. Like,
Back in the game.
and it's a weird thing where you're like, I could have a relationship if only I could just only see you like 3 days in the week. and most women aren't like, oh, that's a deal I'll take.
I was about to say, isn't that kind of an easy boss fight for you, man? I was about to say, boo, too much easy. We want more action.
MCP is not much of a big deal. It's as long as you got, make sure you have to kind of destroy his protection.
protecting the MCP. Did you go on the late night show with Arnold Schwarzenegger tonight?
Oh god, I'm watching that tonight.
Oh god, you
Ultrafin sent me a video of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He was a guest on a Tonight Show. It was called Studio Gun. Basically, both Arnold and the host was supposed to answer a question, and if they do not answer the question, they have to eat what's on that plate, which is, and ironically speaking, disgusting. The Governator. I mean, let me ask you this, Brad, and don't take this the wrong way, because I don't want you thinking that I'm insulting you or something, but would you drink a saliva? What would I drink? Saliva bird. A lifeblood? No, saliva bird.
Oh, you mean bird saliva?
Saliva, yeah. A bird saliva. Yeah.
The saliva, which is like,
yeah, saliva is easy.
The fluid from which birds, like birds have in their mouths.
Yeah, isn't this the super expensive Chinese shit the same like this?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, of course I tried it.
Oh my god, then you was the post because it was disgusting because he was supposed to answer questions and Arnold keep pushing it and you see, come on. Look at it. Oh my god. What a negative price. Don't look at the forward. Answer the question. You can do it. Look me in the eye. And then he said, and then he gave that Terminator looking.
Crap. I'm in the negative form. I'm in my negative form. I can't do it.
Well, it seems like we don't know nothing about international cuisine.
No, but this is the thing with like a lot of people. Like, if you travel a lot, you eat a lot of stuff that you otherwise wouldn't.
But yeah, if you and the DJ wants to see it, I'll send you the link right now.
Oh yeah, send it to me. I'll watch it.
Yeah, let's watch that later.
Cause I love me some Arnold.
Let's see. Let me see.
Get down!
Oh, there you go. One for you.
Oh!
The guy got his own take.
Yeah, but I also love the way you say his name. Schwarzenegger.
There we go.
Like a good Germanic person should.
Actually, he's Austrian.
Yeah, but Austrians are also Germanic.
Yeah, they're part German.
Like, no, it's not Germanic, it's something different. Germanic.
Let's say Adolf Hitler was Austrian. He straight and took Austria to the German Reich. But
yeah,
defeated. Since he got defeated, it's Austria again.
That's why they're Anschluss, yeah? That was like, but here's the thing, for me, Germanic is like, the Italians are Romans.
Hey AJ,
I was asking you if you're talking about October, but
We did it!
Ultrafin is a
I
Slav.
see John has a silly side too.
I said AJ, already now is
I am Germanic because I am Dutch.
Of course. I do have my silly.
That's it. Ari now was in chat asking you
Then
a
I'll tweak
question.
your program when I get
AJ.
back to the user world.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Maybe
I
you
did say,
better
hoe
not try
gaat het,
that.
man?
Aw, how about it, guys?
Hoe gaat het, man?
Singing
Het gaat
Tron,
goed, mijn
dancing
vriend.
Tron. Sound good?
Hey, Adriano,
fine.
get your ass on
But
this
before I
fucking call, my brother.
Yeah, get your another Dutch other ass on the other side of the country and get in here.
Sora,
Do it now with Leandro.
Yeah, do it
all the
now.
users out there.
Actually, I think the
Oh wait a minute!
never-
I forgot to tell you guys. He had to leave my chat last night because he had to go to the hospital to get his neck checked out.
Oh, that's a motherfucker.
Thank you.
Why, for
You
too much
really helped
headbanging,
me.
or?
You made me so much stronger.
Good.
That would be
Friendship is truly all
that
about.
would be a great
And I'll
reason.
never forget.
Let's be honest.
As soon as I met you, I knew we were going to defeat the MCP.
I
and
have had
free the system.
because I am a big metalhead, and like I have had festivals where I headbanged like 3 days straight, and I literally fucked up my neck like for a couple of weeks.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
that's why I know it.
Oh, why am I hearing the sad music that Tron is gonna probably say his goodbyes to the three of them?
Well, because he is gonna say goodbye. Because he'll become the master computer right now.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
this
I'm
what users do
watching
when
the
they're sorry to
video
say
now,
goodbye?
how they serve to Schwarzenegger and,
It's a first for
and the
me.
way they present the service to him, of course, it's disgusting.
again real soon. Okay.
You
Well
have
then.
to properly present and boil and cook it.
I doubt they had the time to cook it. Put
Not
it there.
like you put it in a fucking whirl it, you
promise.
whirl it, put it straight into a fucking bucket, and it looks like it's like somebody thrown it out.
To be fair,
Where are you
like if you learn to
Are you
like,
gonna do this?
if you learn to eat weird stuff, like
Tron.
after a while you don't care anymore.
Oh hell yeah! I eat everything. I love innings. I love all the shit. I love beef tongue. I love liver. I love kidneys.
Yes, fucking. This is one of those things
Thanks for
which
settling down
are
in
like
town.
really
Yo,
tasty,
the only
and
heartless
people
left
think
anywhere are the
it's
locals around.
crazy.
Yo,
Like
Phoebe,
And it looks like
cow's
there are
drop
eyes.
fewer
your
than
shorts,
before.
please.
Now, if
No,
we can just get those three
especially
back in
innings are
one
very
piece.
tasteful if you cook
Yes.
them well. For example, a heart. If you boil them very long and make them
You're
tender,
here.
it's super
Welcome
awesome.
And like fucking, dude, liver.
How's the town?
Liver is so
Oh,
good.
okay.
Hell
Not a
yeah.
single trace of the MCP either.
But like
Everything's
if
back
I'm
to
in
normal.
Germany,
You made it.
there's always
Hey,
but like
why the long face? What
I used to
happened?
travel.
This is the first bill you give me tonight.
And he promised we'd see him again.
I used to travel a lot with my dad, and
Greetings,
I
friends.
used to come in
System is up
Germany a
and
lot.
ready for user
And
input.
when I came to
Motherfuckers!
Stay in touch.
Adriano,
Hey,
How you
Ariana,
should say that word?
Hey, stop
what,
that. It
motherfuckers?
Shit!
tickles. Ticklish.
How's it going, guys? You want to get Sam in trouble?
How about this?
Ariana, if you look at my face cam, this is what's up.
I think Tron's been hanging around those guys too much.
Wait, whoa. How did, what did you say,
just a moment.
Zanpact? Because it was
I
a
want to
bit,
show you something I dug up from the
yeah.
system archives.
I got
You can
a
see the
buzz
town
on,
back when it
so
was
I'm
first
drinking
built.
I'm drinking this thing.
You want to watch that live?
Here's, mate.
That live movie?
Prost.
I know it already. So I finish my stream, we can watch the other one.
Don't do that, it's bad. I wanna cook that.
You want to watch that movie first? And then
Cloud
That's
and
right.
Leon. Cloud from Final Fantasy 7 and Leon's from 8. Yeah, so the one in the back, that's Cloud from Final Fantasy 7, and he's using the Advent Children's outfit.
Oh.
And the one in front, that's Leon, or Squall, from Final Fantasy VIII. And there's Sid.
Just like
I love
the
it,
old
Merlin.
Oh, that's what you were concentrating on, not on like the
fascinated to
domestic
ascertain as to when the
dispute that's
town
going
got
on
such a
in the
dreadful name
background.
as Hollow Bastion.
I thought, like, yeah, I'm getting on, dreader. Keep my mouth shut for this time.
So how are you feeling?
For, well, having a stiff neck, it goes. But instead of an X-ray, I got an CT scan today, and yeah, thank God, no vertebrae are broken or whatever.
Good.
Good.
Radiant Garden.
So you probably need to like go to like the physical therapist or something.
Yep. So Monday, I'll make a few appointments to get that entire week. Well, enough time to get the neck going again as it should be, because this fucking sucks.
Well, the insurance pays for at least like 12 at the
Yeah, 11, 12.
lowest. So
Well, at the end of
that
that
should
one.
fix your neck up pretty well.
Yep. And it's an old buddy of mine, so
He looks the other way.
yeah, kinda. Because last time when I was there, it was, well, with my neck years ago, and all of a sudden, hey, hello! I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, hey, boss, how's it going? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Or-
big surprise.
Yeah, Ariel, you should have told AJ the story that you told me from last night with the how your workplace called you when you have to deal with your fucking broke neck that's almost fucked up.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. Just let's just say his boss called him to ask him when you gonna get back to work, and it's like, motherfucker, I haven't got to see the doctor yet, and you call me for that? Fuck you.
Yep. I was like, what the fuck?
Wasn't that the topic for that? I mean, that was just between us. If you wanted to say it, then you should have let Adriana said it.
Well, it was like, she called like, yeah, hey, dude, so you're going to the hospital? Yeah. So, when are you going to get back to work, and when do you hear, well, the results? I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? I just had a fucking accident last Tuesday. What the hell is fucking wrong with you?
Doesn't that not make you want to fucking smash her in the face? Just like fucking smash her.
I was fucking kick her in the face.
Just fucking hit her in the jaw. Just.
I was like, yeah, typical Dutch company culture. For fuck's sakes.
You know what? What's this thing?
I work like in the MKB, like in the medium-sized operations.
You know what's a once
And
great
like
man
small
said?
businesses.
Yeah, and like we have like 14 people at the most.
I want to say something. I mean,
Such a good working environment.
Wait a sec, Zanpact wants to say
I was about to say, like, it sounded like call the bitch. It's like grab her. A once great man has said, grab her by the pussy.
No, she's a dyke, so I'd rather not.
Oh wait, so that means she's just a. Let me guess. She's just a raggedy old ass bitch.
Not really, but she kind of has a stick up her, well, snatch.
Is she like the Dutch would call a spinster?
Wat nou?
Spinster. Een vrouw die zeg maar geen partner weet te vinden en het uit zeg maar fucking andere mensen hun leven kapot maken omdat zij ongelukkig
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But spinster, well, I'm Dutch, but, you know, I'm basically low Saxon with my speech. And we don't really use the word spinster, so, yeah.
God damn it, this is probably one thing for
Well,
sure.
spinster is also pretty, like, classical Dutch. Like...
Yeah, I'm a Groninger moederlul.
Iets geld nou?
Nou, gaat al out now.
Yeah, but, like, my father is from, like, Groningen, and my mother is from, like, Overijssel.
Overijssel, niks meer met.
Oh, dat is zeker niet. Een van mijn favoriete nummers is, like, Moeders hol, dochters dus, van jou vind ik.
Oh god. From Groningen, die met die poot van mijn booty.
We're just having some, like, Dutch connections.
Yep. Zanpact, you wouldn't understand well, some Dimitri poke from me booty because it's very rough and very dirty, basically.
I could tell, even though...
That's why you would feed his ass.
even though I wouldn't fully understand because of American standards and lack of Dutch, and plus I got a fucking buzz on that I'm trying not to pass out, I can really surely understand that there's a bit of a Dutch adult humor within how the guys are talking about. So I'm very well aware.
Dutch humor anyway is a weird thing. Like, we laugh about, like, ridiculously serious things.
Yep, because we don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
Yep.
We laugh about death. We laugh about disaster. We laugh about anything. Like, it's our way to cope with, like, serious subjects is just to laugh. Just to make jokes about shit.
And when it's too much here in the north, well, the first one we say van down the meow, as in act normal or else.
Doe maar normaal, dan ben je al gek genoeg. That's like a Dutch saying. Just act normal, that makes you strange enough.
Yeah, some people are weird.
I'm glad you guys still have humor standards compared to us motherfuckers over here.
Well, maybe the New Yorkers,
Oh, I'm not a New Yorker. Fuck
but I'm referring to New Yorkers in, well, how should I say it?
How about the Californians? How about those fucking Californians in California? How about that one?
Oh, those, vegan, pricks?
Yeah, those West Coadian vegan fuckers.
Look, I don't fucking care if you're like a vegan. I don't care if you're like left of center.
Yeah, but the point is,
right of center, as long as you don't take yourself too serious.
And that's the whole fucking problem.
Yeah, because everybody nowadays, like, I don't take myself seriously at all. I'm a fucking rando, living in the boonies in Netherlands, fucking drinking beer, like, smoking a J, and just, like, fucking having fun with people around me, and having a good time. And, like...
Take me for example. I crash a fucking car, and I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right.
I had the same fucking experience, right? Like, I was with a friend, and like, Urk, and you probably know Urk.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't live at Urk. I live somewhere near Urk. But like we were at Urk, we had friends there, and we had like a barbecue, and had a good time. I had a drink. My friend had not, because he was like the designated driver. And the song from Pitbull was just out. I know you want me. You know I want you. That one, right? And we were, and he had, I forgot to tell, he has like he had a sports car back then. This is actually the same friend of whom is of the couple where I am the uncle. Strangely enough, that's because we know each other so long. And we were basically singing with the roof open. I know you want me, you know I want you. And there was this like roundabout going up, and he had taken it like fucking many a times, drifting through it. And he was like, I'm gonna drift through it again, and he hit his back fucking wheel on like the curb.
Oh, Jesus.
And it just twisted the axle of the car.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. That would kill a man.
And we had to wait for what we call the ANWB, which is like the what would you call the ANWB? Which is the road services, basically.
Oh God.
Let's see. In German, that's ADAC. Yes. American. God damn it. When your car breaks down, you can call a certain thing which you're, well, basically a member of. No fucking idea.
It's like a service which you are a member of, which you pay like a monthly fee to, and if you're ever in trouble, you can call them and basically tell them, hey, I am in trouble, would you please send somebody to help me?
Yeah.
Interesting fact, Irene. Did you know that Budweiser was originally made by German immigrants?
What was made by German immigrants?
Budweiser, one of the most major beers in America.
Yeah, Budweiser was made by the Germans. To be fair,
I am really clear about this.
Budweiser Light.
To be fair,
I am really clear about this. Like, Germans are better at making beer than the Dutch. Like,
they are better than everybody. Well, the Belgians are still good, but not as good as the Germans.
Well, if you count the
Germans do got some good. Yeah, Germans got some really.
Same as with the Wienermobile, aka Oscar Mayer. Well, from its origins, basically German, as usual.
Yeah, Germans
the Wiener is originally from Wien, which is Austria.
Yeah. Well, when I was referring to, well, its founder, because Oscar F. Mayer, Göttingen, Germany.
Yeah. You know what other great brands of America were by German immigrants?
Back off!
Levi's?
This is it!
Yeah, Levi's jeans.
Back off!
Yeah, as I say, the Germans got some. They got some good beer. I mean, we do have some of.
This is something. If you ever come to Europe, Zanpact, we're going to Germany and we're going to have some Haxundkraut.
You're gonna be laughing. I'm not 100% German. I'm a hybrid.
But you still like Haxundkraut.
I'm an Iranian-German hybrid.
Oh, that's okay.
That's something. I never know you were half. You are a half.
Are you like Persian?
Hell yeah, that's what we call it. Persian. Iranian is what the Western world call it.
Yes. Oh man, I am well aware. Shit, so many fucking memories. Oh shit. Like I've never been to Iran or Tehran or anything there. Oh, but like, dude, I know, my man. Like it's like the Paris of like the East. What we would consider the East, at least. For you, it's
You know what's so funny to see, like how they fuck the embargoes USA, give them all the time. Like normally by law, Western TV is forbidden. If you stand on Tehran on a rooftop, you can see all the hidden satellite dishes.
Yes.
And the black market is so good, you get even 6 months warranty for your satellite receiver. With included pay TV emulator.
That's why
it's so weird because like this.
I was about to say that
this seems to have been like on Iran's mind lately, like the last couple of years, where because for those who don't know, Iran used to be really progressive.
Oh hell,
like really progressive.
They really have great minds.
Yeah, they really
have great minds, but their leadership is lacking, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, man. Well, it's like in every place, you know. That if the government sucks, don't project it onto the people. Just because the government is shitty or assholes, that doesn't mean the people are.
Oh, dude, no.
No, that's why.
This is what I was thinking about. Like, I saw this like on like Iranian Twitter, and yeah, I am that weird guy that like I love a lot of countries, I have a lot of connections, and I happen to get to Iranian Twitter. So they have this because by law, women are forced to wear hijabs.
Yeah, they have to.
And the last couple of years, there have been a lot of men been wearing hijabs. And basically posting those photos on Twitter of them wearing hijabs because they wanted to share the burden of their wives.
I'm not sure we should tell you.
And
I failed again.
Oh, guys, to get back to, what AJ was going about the ANWB. Well, in America is the AAA, American Automobile Association.
And I suppose you must be its chosen
And
leader.
but what you are referring to is way more less. I tell you, if you go to Tehran,
oh god, I'm gonna fight Sephiroth
they are
now.
wearing scarves, but they are wearing so skinny clothes you can see everything.
That's enough.
It's so tight. The clothes they're wearing are so tight, so you actually can see everything because it's so tight. That's what the girls are doing.
I'm somewhere in between, right? Where I'm like, women shouldn't hold themselves out. Like, with that fucks with how people work.
This stuff shit came with Khomeini after the revolution.
Yeah, but God, wasn't the Shah that got the post?
After the Shah, when there was revolution.
Yes, yeah.
Then this segregation and garbage shit came. But you can totally see the infrastructure in this country is totally stuck at this time. I was in Cambridge, and you can still see the Hakenkreuz and the city wall on the top. When they made a collaboration with the Germans back in the time.
Yes, because the Iranians, I am very well aware of how the Iranians think of like the Führer.
Oh,
like they had like in the Second World War they had like a really well connection. I am well aware.
Yeah, because the Iranians they always claim to be the Aryans.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up.
And this is what I'm like, dude, you're the heirs of the Persian Empire, right? You have this great fucking wealth of culture. And why would you end up being like a tyrannical dictatorship? It's so fucked up.
Why?
Yeah, but to be fair, like liberal democracy is only like
I thought about democracy.
fucking 60% of the Earth, of the Earth countries. So like, it's really rare to be like free.
In the end, they refused to have a U.S. leadership because they're full of oil.
And they were right for that. Like, that they wanted to be independent of American influence is all right.
Yeah,
because like the Shah was installed in the in the 60s by the Americans or the 70s.
Yeah. And well, they still have to suffer out the sanctions.
It's like international fucking politics makes no sense. Like, it's all about old grievances. Like,
we can all replay the civilization.
But here's the thing about civilization, the game. If you can you can have war with a faction and be rivals with a faction, but in the end of the day end up as allies.
That's what they call diplomatics.
Yeah, but that's not how it works in the real world, because, like, I've been to, like, the ex-Yugoslavia.
Oh.
Like, what used to be Yugoslavia, like Serbia, Croatia, and Bosnia.
Oh, I have a lot of friends from there.
Yes, and, like, the war was in the 90s, but it's still very real to them.
Well, don't forget, it was bombs for democracy.
And, like, it works that way all over the world, where, like,
all the wars that have been fought these days are all for resources and the welfare. And now they found a new way to promote it. Remember when there was the Gulf War, Iraq War, promoting it as a clean war? When they showed you on the news just how they hit strategic positions, like, oh, we only hit this. They even showed you of the F-16, the camera recordings, how they hit something important, military or strategic target, like promoting it as a clean war.
There's no such thing, unfortunately.
There's nothing like a clean war.
No.
But a clean war doesn't exist. A war was, is, and will always remain dirty.
Exactly, that's what a war is.
It has to do with, like, authority. Like, and this is something that people tend not to want to admit, is that the ultimate authority is violence.
Yeah,
bar none. Like, the person who is willing to use violence on another will always enforce their position, basically.
Exactly.
So you end up in a world where you have to be willing to use force.
Well, the way that things are going right now, I don't like it how they promote it on commercial media.
Oh no, but like, this is why I don't have like a television connection. Like, that shit is poison. like the normal media tends to like go for ratings instead of like what is really news.
There is no like objective view or something like a neutral view. It's like they pushing or forcing their own opinion to you.
Yes. Zanpact.
What's that?
Hey, Zanpact, what's your snack?
Pretzels. I got a buzz on too, so.
Wie de Pizza? Ach du liebe Scheiße.
Ach du liebe Scheiße.
No, but that's one of those things, man, where I just tuned out of like media after a while, since I've had the luck in life that I have traveled around a lot, and I got to see the world outside of my bubble, and then like news lands totally differently, and after a while I was like, yeah, all these people want is to sell newspapers or like views on their channel.
Your strength.
And I was like, well, let's not.
Yeah, it's over.
Speaking of views and channels, I can't wait for next week to get back in the action.
Yeah, how's the arm, by the way?
It's actually
doing a lot. It's actually my hand, but it's actually doing a lot better than the last couple of days.
This gets here, mate. This gets here.
It's over.
I'm off a bit.
Health is most important.
Because the last thing I need now is to have like a useless arm. You know?
Yeah, true.
Oh, if you can't play, what else?
If you can't play, you can't eat, you can't clean the house, you can't do nothing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So thank you, God, that there was nothing serious. Because can you imagine me with just only 9 fingers if I had to cut this finger that's been bothering me? Yeah.
Hey, come on! I got someone who I know that I know has got 3 fingers, and he's doing fine.
Yeah, because he's praying to Odin.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose up a few fingers, I mean, what's blocking you? God fucking damn it!
Everything.
God damn it! I don't know why I decided to fight Sephiroth.
But it doesn't matter. Either way. What matters is that next week I'll be back in action, and I'll be able to continue live streaming Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones.
There you go.
And I heard a rumor that they are basically trying to create a new Prince of Persia.
Yeah, they're trying to. They've been just saying that they're gonna launch this game for this year, but they still haven't made any official announcement yet. They're trying to launch the remake version of the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time.
Yeah, and that's the one thing which I don't get, because...
Well.
Because every time to re-release a game that's getting fucking old, let's be honest here. Because everyone wants to play a new game.
This Prince of Persia thing is still way better than this 300.
Show me your
Yep,
strength.
I agree.
AJ, I'm sorry that you missed the live stream when I finished the Warrior Within.
Did you do the good ending?
We got it in the good ending.
Sorry, because 300 was the total. Let's say
Okay, never mind.
300 was the total. Let's say Persian blaming thing. I mean, you can't display Xerxes like this. Like a skinny retard who totally pierced over all of his face.
I feel you, my man. Like, the immortals also being mutants. Like, instead of just being like well-armed and well-trained spearmen with big shields.
But let me ask you something. Did you ever play Prince of Persia, the classic one, for your PC or Nintendo NES?
I played the first one on my PC in 1998.
Yeah, the old school.
The first one.
Yeah,
All right. Here's the thing. The people at Ubisoft remake that version of the game with the graphics from the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, meaning that you playing as the remake character Prince instead of the original one, and the whole graphic design, everything has changed. It's not well. It's almost actually the same, but the graphics are from the Sands of Time itself.
Here's the thing with me, like...
Wait. There was a movie too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but none of those movies have something to do with the game.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, the game is, yeah. Which one has to continue that goes on with the Haka, the warrior within?
No, it's like a separate version of it, but it's influenced by the game itself, like the game series.
That is correct.
That's fair enough.
But here's the thing, I don't care about if I want to experience again how I need to get up that fucking tower in like an hour, because that was the game limit, I will just get the DOS-box and play the old version, because that's how I grew up with it.
Correct. Hey, Brett, you like Mario? You like Mario, right?
Yeah, it's over.
I think.
Hello, Brett. Brett, you still here?
I think he had a cough.
I think his wife dragged him away from the computer.
Well, I'll just send him the video link to see it himself. But remember, guys, the figure ice skating with Mario with the Romanian people that I mentioned.
Yes, I saw it. It was actually really cool.
I'm gonna send it to him as well. Maybe he wants to see it as well.
Oh, that was so fun. Like, I really enjoy people being creative with things they love. Like I'm not like a cosplayer, right? But I totally get why people would cosplay. It's the same thing with me with RPGs. Like, I play pen and paper RPGs with dice, like Dungeons and Dragons, only I hardly play Dungeons and Dragons, I play other systems, right? But the creativity you get out of those things, that's so satisfying.
This is it. Yeah.
That's true. That's really true.
Zanpact, I want to ask you something. Have you? This may be a dumb question, but did you heard somebody or any rumors that go on that there's gonna be like a Super Mario Odyssey 2?
No. For what I know of, no.
Hello? Can you hear me, guys? Yeah, I can hear you.
Did your wife drag you?
Sorry, I was on the toilet. My Bluetooth doesn't reach my toilet.
Luckily.
Because we don't want to hear any farts or smells or whatever.
It was all planned. And yeah, I love the Mario franchise.
Alright, I'm gonna send you something that I hope you like.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Alright. Just so you know, sorry for the language and the title, it's in Romanian, so just try to watch this. Let's see here, press. There you are. Here you go. Here, watch this. You're gonna roll now. Oh, I Adriano, poor Adriano. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Adriano, you have some kind of copycat, or who's Adriano?
Yeah.
That's a different guy, and yeah, the names are basically different, but yeah. Sometimes it gets confusing, but hey, I'm the real deal. Don't you forget that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because Adriano 33 versus Ariano. Well, it sounds different.
Watch this. Watch this video right now.
And I have had so many name changes that it isn't even funny. Just call me AJ. Everybody fucking pretty much does.
I mean, you had Sergeant Freedom Saurus Rex.
Ultra Fit, something decent, or else I'm gonna go pretty on your ass.
But at the end of the day, I'm still AJ. I go by my own name on the internet. I know it's a strange thing. Nobody does it.
So that's basically Mario with his princess on cocaine, isn't it?
No, not quite.
Crackhead Peach.
Crackhead Peach. Meth-headed bitch. Peach.
Peach takes her fucking like breakfast off a mirror.
Oh, come on. I rather prefer Daisy than that blondish gooch once in a while.
Well, ain't nothing about the peanut butter and crack sandwich.
There's that to the black community in the 80s. Oh, it's such an obscure joke. That's one of those things, right, where, like, I really love history about a lot of places and stuff, and I, like, have this, like, fucking hyper-focus thing that goes on details, right? And it's
Did you ever visit them on Quebec?
No. Never. I could have done so many hard drugs in my youth, but I didn't. My man, like, when I was 15, and it was like New Year's Eve, and I was with like 5 other guys, and they were both fucking snorting speed off a mirror.
Well, it's better than smack.
Goddamn right. It's cleaner, but still, like, half of them died and the other half are in jail, so...
Hold on a second, I gotta do this. Hey, what's up, brother?
Hard drugs is a bad fucking thing.
Hey, what's up, Raid? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Raid?
Sure looks faithful to the original stuff. Shame.
I agree, they are.
Still an exclusive. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one, Adriano. It's a shame that they could not make this game available for PC as well. Doing it like exclusive only for Manga for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Well, I felt like, yeah, I'm gonna say they did well in the main Discord because, well, of course there are more, well, members, and everyone, well, that has a certain right to basically make a reaction to those versions which you and I posted.
I agree. No. Equal rights for everyone.
Yeah, that's a bit short, but I'd rather say it a bit long because, yeah, I'm a bit of a prick.
Hey, AJ, there's your boy, William.
And here's the thing, right? Equal rights for everyone. Like, is this an absolute completist statement or what?
No, you can stretch it as much as you want.
Yeah, because we still need to fucking put people in jail. Like,
Hey, get those dead bodies out of the grass and, well, the prisons are full, so, yeah.
to be fair, I wouldn't mind if, like fucking rapist would put it into the fucking ground. I wouldn't really mind that.
Would earn it.
Punishment. As John Hill would say.
Are you sure about that?
Not for all of us.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm sure about that. Like, here's the thing, I don't discriminate between men or women on this part, right? Like,
you dick. Yeah, we can do it as long as we don't get dirty.
no, but if you fucking murder someone and we can prove it without a reasonable doubt, if you fucking take a person against their will, there should be we in the Netherlands
Ultra friend, I'm
have,
fighting Hercules.
fucking shitty sentences.
Yeah, but most kind of crimes are very hard to punish because most you have no witnesses.
What's with Hercules?
I'm fighting Hercules.
He's okay with Zorbo, you can take him down.
Mostly.
But that's the Blackstone principle, right? Like, if you can prove it, that's unfortunate. But we don't fucking put people in jail.
Yeah, but if you talk about sexual assault or whatever, no matter from what race or the age or whatever, most have no witnesses.
Holy shit, how much help does this guy have? He's cheating, just look at he's cheating.
Well, it's one of those things where,
AJ, raised in the dungeon.
What I'm saying, those crimes that you are talking about now, mostly get less than drug
fucking ass. I lost because my points went 0.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Those are the cases where they can prove it. And if they can prove it, I think we should fucking...
You cannot continue from where you left off from that battle, right?
Yeah, I have to beat it first. The only problem is I gotta keep my points from going to 0.
Actually, we should reinforce the whole DEA to another level.
The DEA?
Yeah, but on what level is character now? Now, if you talk about home assault or minor sexual assault or sexual assault or whatever, then you should take all the underground agents from the DA into this, and then you have way more convictions.
Yeah, I remember how that worked in Germany, like in Köln.
In Germany, if you own a weapon and you're dealing in big amounts, you get 5 to 15 years. So, if you assault or rape a little girl, you get 1 to 3 years, mostly on probation.
That's fucking disgusting.
That is really disgusting. Oh man, talk about...
But it was like, I remember when, how Germany handles that shit, right? There was this mass assault by, I think it was a girl, at a festival, and there were a lot of Muslim men who assaulted, young women in mass. And they tried to basically push it under the carpet. And I'm like, I would fucking murder these people. And here are the police trying to cover up, because, it might be, inconvenient. And you're like, the fuck, this is serious business.
You have to think about how a common street police officer gonna level up. Gonna level up by accusations and imprisonments, and that's mostly done by the low-level street dealers. And that's the same like here, like, you know.
Yeah, I am lucky where I live. Very low crime. Everybody knows everybody. So if somebody moves around here who is an outsider, everybody looks at them side-eyed. Like, you're not from around here?
Yeah, fucking familiar.
Where do you live, man?
I live in like a small village in the Netherlands, like 2,500 people.
Where?
I was gonna say, AJ raids in the dungeon, by the way.
Some suburban area, well, the suburban is getting vandalized as well.
Oh no, we don't do it. I'm not in a suburban area, my friend. I am in a rural area.
Ah, okay, well, still in the countryside.
Yes, very much.
And we are getting rushed over here by African Negro immigrants. Well, I wouldn't call them immigrants, I would call them illegal immigrants.
Yes,
these guys are really but you can actually, the official media is holding back a lot of stuff, but raping
I know.
It's crazy, man.
But there are a lot of people that are illegal migrants there that are from like war-torn countries and like
mostly Morocco, Tunisia, and well some African countries. Well, Morocco.
And you know, if they come from Morocco, they are probably from the Berber area, because like this is always the thing, right? Like near the sea, Morocco is pretty rich comparatively, but if you're in the Berber area, like you're dirt poor.
Yeah, exactly. In the dirt poor about once a week.
And you know, I wouldn't care if they would just adjust.
No, it's really dangerous, man. To let your wife go in the nighttime to suffering.
That's crazy. Because, like, over here, I think my village is like, 98% Dutch white.
That's why I'm jealous of Americans. If I would be an American, I would straight put a Glock in her pocket.
Oh yeah, the Second Amendment, my man. I am a big fan. I am a big fan.
Yeah,
European. I'm an NRA, lifetime member.
Yeah, the National Rifle Association, as one should.
They even sent me a free sport bag.
Oh yeah, a carrier bag for your rifle.
Yeah, well, the German justice didn't find it valuable that I owned a Glock 17. So they put me on 2 years probation.
This is why I fucking hate the government.
Always hate the governments.
Like the government always fucks in measures they don't need to fuck with. Like, you're a reasonable man, right?
I have to defend my home and my yard.
Yes, indeed. You're a reasonable man. You just, like, if a fucking crazy person...
Crazy motherfucker's gonna break into my home. What I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna call 911.
Yeah, wait 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I would fucking raise hell. Yeah, that's what, like,
Well, since
like in the Netherlands, it's even worse than in Germany, I presume. Because like if we like hit somebody, we'll get sued probably. But
yeah, no, our government is rather well when someone breaks into your home. Sir, do you want to have a cup of coffee? Oh, fuck off. I'd rather kill the dude.
So I switched from the Glock 17 that we took away from me, these motherfuckers, the follow shots. Now I have a baseball bat.
Which is very handy in like...
No, I have three different ones. One hidden next to my sleeping place, one next to the... not directly to the entry, but hidden next to the entry, one in the kitchen.
I have a knife.
Yeah, but
it's like not for self-defense.
It's not like a Glock.
No, and I would love, and I am actually not partial to the Glock. I'm actually partial to like the CZ75.
Yeah, right. I gotta go. I'm gonna pause on right now.
Your apartment. If a burglar enters your apartment, and you're gonna wake up by then, and you approach with a baseball bat or with a shotgun, is totally different.
Oh yeah. to be fair, like I am a light fucking sleeper. So if somebody comes up my fucking stairs, like I have had enough of combat training in my life that I will fucking, if I'm gonna die, he's gonna die with me. Like
hell yeah, I still have my combat knife as well.
As you should, like a blade is so good in those situations. Like
yeah, and so silent.
No, not only is it silent, but if you like,
no, the silent.
If you stick it like in the arm, you like
it is silent, but its sounds might not be silent.
Like you can this, like I don't know how much fighting experience you have, but like you have what you call the clinch, which is when you put your hands behind somebody's head, basically, and you like stick the knife under like the armpit, in the armpit. Which is a corroded artery, and like you push him away, and you just make sure he doesn't get to you, and you're done.
Okay.
You're done.
Not deadly.
Like this.
That's a not deadly cut.
Oh, that is actually a deadly cut, because you...
No, the main process, the main is next to the neck, on the neck.
Let's go.
You have two carotid arteries on the neck. On the left and the right side of your skull. That's...
Yeah. And on the upper poke you hit. The main.
Yeah,
the main one.
And you also have one in your armpit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's the main blood vessel.
Yes, and they don't tend to defend the armpit. Because many people
they're not supposed to defend when we cut them there.
Many people tend to defend the face or the body, but they tend not defend the armpit. So it's easy go-to.
Yeah, but
I'm basically learning you how to murder people.
That's not funny.
Dude, it's once again, Dutch humor. It's funny to us.
Forget it.
Yeah. If you're like been through some tough shit in your life, your humor changes.
I want to see if Raid wants to come into the Discord.
Oh yeah, invite him, man. It's been a while since I talked with him.
Be the post in that race.
Oh, Ray Detention is his brother, and he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is. He's a really cool dude. He's my brother.
Take this.
Oh, if he's your brother, he's totally cool.
Oh yeah,
man,
definitely.
He's like fucking cowboy hat wearing metal hat who loves comics. And I was like,
well, he loves metal too.
Just about right.
Oh, AJ, I forgot to tell you, he also did the good old table D&D as well. I forgot to add that.
Over and out.
Oh well, football D&D.
Then we need to get a game together.
Do you remember in the 80s in the American TV when they connected?
Oh, it is the word of the devil. That's what I say to you. It is not the word of Christ.
Mom, I want to play Dungeons & Dragons.
Is he with the beard, AJ?
No, you don't understand. Like in the 80s, like if you played Dungeons and Dragons, people literally thought you were basically doing
worshipping the devil.
Yeah, worshipping the devil, doing demonic rituals and that kind of stuff. Yeah, now a member of Satanic Cult. Yeah, basically. And what you were literally doing was rolling weird dice. Basically.
And having a great fantasy experience.
Oh, goddamn right. I have like,
Hey man, Dungeons & Dragons imagination. The Christianity can't give you that. The whole fucking Christian church can't give you that. That's why they were afraid.
You know what I have on, like, literally on the right-hand side here on my desk? The 6th edition of Shadowrun that I just got. I have
sticker.
No, I tend to be a shaman actually.
Oh.
Yes, like I have streaming YouTube channel, which actually is named after my last Shadowrun character, which is
Oh my god, Shadowrun, that's my childhood. I want to live that again, give me the link.
Actually, I do also have the PDF. I can send you the PDF, that's not a problem.
Are you playing it, or?
Actually, we are actually playing Cyberpunk Red at the moment. I am the DM.
Okay.
I am the DM of my group. But one of my players was like, hey, I would actually really like to try DMing once. And he made like a Dungeons and Dragons adventure. So I'm actually gonna play for the first time in years. Actually be a character.
But speaking of Cyberpunk, have you seen the new modifications they made?
No, the only Cyberpunk I do is with dice.
Motherfuckers, I bought the PS4 version, and to see new modifications, I have to buy the PS5 version, because I didn't buy the digital version.
If you want to play some good Cyberpunk games, there is like Shadowrun Hong Kong on like.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's so good.
If anybody of you is playing Dying Light 2.
Oh hell, I really want to play.
It's a funny Easter egg. There's the Easter egg where you get the cyber blades.
Yeah, I really want to try to play Dying Light because I'm interested to that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love it. There's even a Doom Easter egg.
Yeah, and I hear
there's also Halo Easter eggs on Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah,
man, so
and I hear
Easter
that.
eggs, this game is totally worth playing.
And I'm glad that I hear that, and also I hear that.
It gets quite boring after some time, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's one of those typical. It's one of those typical ones that for like games like Dying Light. It's the same thing with like Diablo 3, for example. It was fun at first, but then it gets really boring. And I have a love and hate relationship with Diablo 3 because, first off, they really fucked up the story with Diablo 3 because they keep bringing. The one thing that I have to criticize with Blizzard at the time is they keep bringing Diablo back every fucking franchise of Diablo. They could have just used a different demon and just evolve them from the lesser demon to the new primeval instead of like keep bringing back like Baal or Mephisto or any of Diablo's brothers or himself. That was my issue when it was with Diablo franchise itself as a core. Alright, let's see. I wanted somebody send a link on the YouTube chat because I'm going to try to get my brother in here on my Discord.
Oh yeah, guys, and with cyberpunk styling, I'm thinking about the classic Syndicate, and we all know that the 3D version basically, well, wasn't as good as the originals. But, what was it, in 2015, there was some sort of spiritual successor called Satellite Rain, and I gotta say, even though we're now in 2022, it's still a good game, guys. At least, that's what I think.
Can somebody put the link of Zaibatsu community to the YouTube chat? Because I can't right now.
Oh, and I just put on my camera. So this is the new Shadowrun edition.
Ah, shit, what am I doing?
I have, as you see over here, a whole row of books. Those are all like RPG books. Like, I have a lot of Warhammer stuff. I have like Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, 2nd edition and 4th edition. I have Wrath and Glory. I have like Deathwatch, Dark Heresy, Only War. I have like a Conan RPG system. I have like pretty much the entire 4th edition of D&D. I have 5th edition of D&D. I have like the old Shadowrun edition. I have some Cyberpunk. I have some Fallout. And I have like the new One Ring God, whatchamacallit, Tolkien thingy.
Okay. Oh, wait, yeah.
Lots of
what was that? Yeah.
So I have a lot of different like RPG systems. I basically started like playing like pen and paper RPGs after I first started like with war games, tabletop war games like War.
Can you show the Shadowrun edition? Can you show me some, please?
Of the new one?
Yeah, man.
It's the 6th edition.
Pretty blurred.
Yeah, my camera is shit. But
yeah, you got a really shitty camera.
It basically has a troll, like jewel wielding, 2 Panther XXLs, and like in the front is like an elf wizard with like a katana.
Show again, please.
Zanpact, I put the link on the YouTube chat.
Alright, appreciate it.
Love Shadowrun.
Yep.
Oh my
Great.
man, I'm like so
You know what? That's why I'm looking for this new Bethesda what is it called?
Ghostwire Tokyo?
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Is that the one? Ghostwire Tokyo?
Totally reminds me about that.
Yeah, I think Shadowrun is special for me, because Shadowrun is one of those things where I first got really into cyberpunk. Like the thought of like I myself tend to be like right of center when it comes to politics.
Oh yeah.
It's like
when you talk to everything is connected. Like corporations are connected. You can hack corporations. You can influence. You can change the system by hacking corporations. You can steal information. You can make money by information.
Yes. Well, to be fair, Rage Against the Machine already told me that. Like, I use
play Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, because Rage Against the Machine.
He's a computer? Dude, that man's amazing.
Shuffle songs by Rage Against the Machine.
Yep.
He had the same year as me, I know already. Fuck you, I wouldn't do what you tell me.
Computer? Play and move it to your head.
How Netherlands Studios was drawn back in the days when they launched the new DLC pack of Mortal Kombat X and add Aliens into the mix.
Rage Against the Machine.
This computer is not having it.
Oh no. Alright, Ray, if you get the chance, my Discord is into the channel.
Computer? Next. Computer? Play Rage Against the Machine. Revolver.
What the fuck?
The computer's not having it.
I'm not having this.
Yeah, let's see if they recognize my voice. Computer, shut down. I won't do it. I was joking, Brad.
My computer doesn't.
Hey, I think we're almost there.
I think his computer wants to be a potato on him for this tonight.
Gorge, aren't we here because
Play
of the
Rage
picture?
Against the Machine. Revolver.
Look, I'll show you. Come on, let's go find this mansion.
It's one of those things where they just don't want to. They just refuse.
The AI has the mind of a 3-year-old. Sometimes I mind.
It just wants to be a potato.
Hey, guys.
There's
computer. Holy shit, that's some awesome background. That's
holy
some
shit,
cyberpunk
that's an intense background.
And, it was basically a stock with, well, what was it? This Discord, I think. I don't know.
Against the Machine. Camera's not active.
No idea how I did this.
That's some dope background you got there, Ari, now.
Yeah, it's stock Discord basically. So.
You know what the funny thing is? I wanted to do like eventually like I want to get a voice changer for the Discord.
Nice. Nice background. Living in the cyberpunk zone, baby.
Always better than this shit.
Just see a light in the background.
Used to say caca.
To be fair, my background is just my fucking room, like my fucking living room. So
Yeah, this is basically my living room, so yeah.
And if I get a better camera, it will look much more like
the background.
One word of advice, AJ. Get an Elgato face cam.
Elgato?
Yeah, because this is what I'm running basically. What the fuck is that with my TV all of a sudden? Fuck.
Because I have like a lot of old school games and like great old background.
One at a time.
We are the poster of Igor from the Ghostbusters movie.
Yes, we should. That's actually one thing everybody should have.
The one she restoring in the museum. We need the background.
To be fair, I have like over here. I have like from New Vegas, from Fallout New Vegas, the veteran NCR Ranger with like the big 50 cal. Yeah, and once again, you can see it because my camera is shit. But I also have like cyberpunk art over there and some art shit over there.
I shot a 50 cal 2 times in my life.
Oh, I never got to shoot a 50 cal. I really would love to shoot. I shot like what is it, like a classical AK? It's like 67.6.
No, an AK is a classical ammunition.
Yeah, it's now, but I shot a classical one, like a classical 47.
Oh, a 50 cal, man, that's quite hard.
A 50 cal is like this big. I know 50 cal. Like a 50 cal will go through like light armor.
I have a friend from a U.S. Army military officer, and he took me to a shooting range. So I had the great chance to shoot a sniper 50 cal with him. Oh my god!
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my god! I shot at a dead apple roof, dead tree roof. They just put some piles of dead trees.
Yes.
They hit it and just
bam. Yes.
Bam.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the biggest thing I ever shot was like a Kalashnikov, like a classical one.
Yeah, that's a 36.
No, that's like a 6.76.
Yeah, that's
sure about that?
Yeah, normal network.
It's like classical. It's classical Soviet ammunition.
Yeah.
And it's like those things kick. Like.
Oh, that's still amazing, man. If you ever shoot a real gun, that's totally amazing.
Yeah, the feeling, like, cause I started with like
you were saying about Fallout.
Take this.
Look right there.
It's over. Yeah.
Bit boy.
Oh, I actually just
edition. The nuke. Some Fallout stuff, because, well, with Fallout 4 you had certain editions with the Pip-Boy, and you also got the Fallout Anthology, aka the originals, with, well, you could get basically a nuke. Nice.
You know, this is a Brotherhood power armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
BOS.
That's amazing.
From the Fallout 3 Special Edition.
Yeah. Let's see.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah, seriously, I like them apples.
Shit. Let's nuke it, motherfucker.
Just a moment.
Oh man, AJ's gonna bring in the guns. Alright, where the hell is it? Oh,
And it's fucking dusty.
So.
Who cares? I don't care if it's a little dusty.
Just
only thing I want to see is a freeze frame of a blurry picture.
Just give me. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it on.
I'm only seeing two squares going round and round and round and round.
And he got this. And he came back.
Can't see jack shit.
Yeah, that's true. We ain't seen nothing, man. You're full of it.
Yep.
Yeah, nice black screen, man. Nice black screen.
He's full of it, Adriano. He's only full of it.
Yeah.
He left it again.
Yeah, the Discord just pretty much we just brain farted already.
As usual.
Let's have a little drink, shall we?
Cheers,
Oh
mate.
god,
Cheers.
I wish I had to buy
Cheers.
myself a 6-pack. We all need to get the drink. Have a drink and get together. There he is.
That is the
Oh,
No, he
my
can't.
God.
No.
Adriano just went AFK.
Tell me what.
This is it.
Yeah. The Fallout pen and paper RPG. How do you like them apples?
You still don't see anything, man.
Really?
Yo, your webcam's like pitch black. It's pitch black.
Okay. So it doesn't work, but I have.
God, what the fuck is going on?
What the heck is wrong with this Discord, man? What the hell?
What?
AJ, your cablets just keep shit in the bed.
I gotta go. Fucking nuts around here.
I'm crying out loud. What the heck is going on with the Discord, guys?
Is Discord being drunk to AJ?
No, Pratt.
Let's go.
Now Pratt's is gonna. I swear to God, Discord is just being drunk tonight.
10 hours later.
2 hours
Oh my
later.
Adriano, no. Yeah, that's the same joke what you guys did with me on when I did with Captain Boy. When I died many times, you said 10 hours later, and then Zanpact just stepped in and said 1 month later.
1 month later.
What did you say?
Yeah, I remember that.
What just happened?
Discord got drunk on all of us. Well, except me. I was the only one that got
exploit Discord or what?
Discord got drunk.
Did you exploit Discord?
No.
No.
He just drove it.
No, how did you manage to minimize my
I did not manage to minimize your Discord window. I did not do anything. I cannot control your computer from my side.
Motherfucker, did you use some zero-day exploit that I'm not aware of?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Are you insinuating that I'm some like a hacker or something like that? Because let me tell you something. I'm not.
Okay.
I got a ton of crap around here.
But okay, so, well, this was not the fault of a hacker, this was the fault of Discord.
The fault of Discord.
Discord is fucked up again.
Next time I expect you to be the reason.
No, I'm not gonna be the reason.
And I'm always fucked up, so, yeah.
I mean, we're all fucked up pretty much at this point.
You know what? One of my friends is working for a security company as a software developer, and they found a zero-day exploit in antimail.ru.
Did they?
Do you know antimail.ru?
I'm not very familiar. I'm not familiar with it around these parts.
They are copyright for Devolo, and for the anti-cheat mechanism behind Destiny 2, for example.
Oh God.
And he found a zero-day exploit, which is actually kernel root level, and he's now developing it. Now he's commercializing it. Gonna be pretty interesting.
Hey, but folks, I'm gonna call it tonight, because
you know Punkbuster?
Yeah, I'm also
Hey, let AJ. Let's just say
because I'm damn fucking tired.
I'm gonna say let AJ finish it. He's gotta go. AJ's gotta go.
Well, I hope to see you guys tomorrow then.
Hey, see you
Yeah,
later,
let's hope for the best and see you next time.
Alrighty.
Peace out.
Later, brothers.
Peace out, guys.
Good night.
You guys are all alone?
No, we're still staying.
No, we're still in. It's just Ari now gotta go because he just got back from the hospital. AJ's gotta go because, you know.
Yeah, I just recovered from fucking COVID, and I feel great as never again.
Yeah, it's just I had COVID earlier this year as well, Brett. I had to deal with the Omicron that it lasted me for like 3 to 4 days, and then I had to still deal with the aftermatch with it. That was real fun. All right, let me go through my chats first. I gotta go through my chats real quick.
Well, the first 2 days it was like fucked up like a flu, but after that I thought, why not they making a big fuss about it? I mean, I had worse flus.
I have a question for you. Did you get the Delta or was it the Omicron that you got?
Yeah, you don't get when you make a PCR test, they don't tell you what you got.
Oh, obviously, because normally those PTR tests don't even tell you what you got. They want to keep it secret.
Yeah. But actually, well, it doesn't make a bit. I think it's not that big difference. If you think about the evolution of a virus evolutes in 5. The evolution of a virus is separated into 5 levels.
Yeah, which is true.
Humidity.
Yeah. Brad, your mic got cut off.
So, the other 3 levels, you know? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, actually, it doesn't make much difference of the spreading of the virus. The spreading of the virus is always the same. Like the humidity, air temperature, like the level of above sea level, and
yeah, that's true though.
Yeah. So actually, there's no difference between the spreading level of Delta, Omicron, or whatever.
Yeah, they're just they're all anytime. Yeah, it's just like every single viruses. They come and go.
And of course, if the virus travels, it evolves. Some doesn't, some doesn't. I know it come back as my virus team. We ex-coder know what a virus is. So, even if you go polymorphism, like you change your signature, it's still the same virus and the same symptoms.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Or the same payload, the same payload. And, as I could see, the payload that got delivered all over the last 2 years was the same. It's like the
Yeah, that's what I've been pretty much trying to tell everybody. It's the virus that we had been through for like over the past 2 years. It's like basically the flu, but you know, like people these days, like they get completely overreacted and overwhelming, like living in fear because of this. It's
because they got brainwashed by the government.
That's true.
Because finally the government had a ticket to enforce everything they want.
Yeah, because that's all of this. I mean, that's what all the governments from around the world wanted to do. They want to keep using this over and over as a control. That's what they wanted to do.
Exactly.
Because
I mean, I had way more bad news in my life. I remember when I was 16 years old and I had a flu and I thought I was dying.
Yeah, here's the question for you. Do you remember, like, it's just like, you remember back then how it was, what was it, early 2000s? Remember the whole swine flu? That was the big thing back in the day? Like, everyone was like...
It was even back later.
Actually, no, what was, no, I think it was not the, I think it was the swine flu. That people...
The swine flu was the first occasion when they tried to put mRNA into our life.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with, like, it's the same thing, like, you know, chicken pox.
When the swine flu occurred, they tried to put mRNA vaccinations into our life.
Yeah, it's the same thing, like, you know, with chicken pox as well. And, of course, with Ebola. But luckily, Ebola did not spread.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, people always live the fucking viruses.
Yeah, they think of this as, like, the new norm. Basically, all of this is basically the new norm.
No, they discovered it as the perfect news source to enforce the new world order.
Oh yeah, that as well. Yep.
Yeah. This is it.
That too.
This is it. Yeah, take this.
But anyways, I don't want to...
Since when does the government care about your own health?
Oh, they never have. They have...
Oh.
They never have.
Suddenly they do.
That's just because the reason they're doing this is because it's mostly just to keep the people off, like, criticism them, like, hard as much as we do. It's just... They're just doing it. They're basically, they're doing this like they're basically just pretending. They're pretending to care, but in reality they don't. It's just because, you know, they want to visual signal like everything that's been happening for the past 2 years. 2 years. It's just to keep everyone off of their backs into all the criticism that they have got over the past 2 years. And now at the time that now everyone is starting to wake up from this, that I mean, this shit is not going to go away. I mean, government's going to come up with more excuses to continue using, like, COVID as an excuse, and they keep pushing their own agenda that we're going through. It's just like with the whole war that's going on in East Europe, because I've been seeing a lot of propaganda from both sides. And I've been very quiet about that. I've been very quiet about the whole situation in Eastern Europe, that there's a war going on. But a lot of people just don't want to talk about it because, you know, we're trying to avoid certain things that we don't want to deal with.
Why should we be quiet about Ukraine? Did anybody put a crocodile tear about the Iraq, Afghanistan, Tunisia, Africa,
or Syria,
Mali, Syria? Nobody put a crocodile tear on them.
Yep. Oh, and also don't forget the...
You know what? I watch TV. I see schoolgirls on TV, and they say, "Oh, I can't believe there is a war 18 years after the Second World War." You goddamn stupid prick. There
Oh,
have
yeah,
been no
like-
year in this decade before the war.
Just like how it's just like the media from, like, the West in particular. They want war to happen because they want all of this for their money. Basically, it's all that That's all that is. That's warmongering and all the
It's all about the resources. It's about the resources. It's about oil, the gas, and business.
That's what it is. I mean, hopefully people need to start waking up. People need to start waking up and learn the fact, the truth, what's been happening over the past 2 years and everything.
Yeah, man.
It's over.
They fucking need to wake up. It's not about your country or what you believe in or whatever. People who believe in their own country, they gonna wake up. They've been lied their whole life. You know what? International economy, international warfare, it's international diplomacy. It's so complicated these days. You can't be neutral.
No.
You know what? Well, I am neutral. But what the medias are telling you in every country, they're not telling them to be neutral. They tell them, oh, your gas prices or your petrol prices are so high. You're gonna freeze this year, and it's ridiculous. They don't tell anybody the truth. It's
especially with the food, especially with the whole food shortages that they're talking about as well.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing about the you see those indoctrinated people who tell who doesn't know shit about politics, economics, or whatever, and
yeah, it's just we have to keep telling people, like politics for like particular, one of the most to my point of view from all this is politics in general is like one of the most dirtiest business and like we ever had to exist. Like politics in general is superly dirty business.
It always was and always will be.
Yeah, until like the only way to solve this problem is just I know it's a hard thing for me to say. Just wait for an asteroid to hit the planet. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people on their mind. They say they wish they had an asteroid to kick the Earths and everybody else that's been pushing for insane shit up the ass.
I'm a total friend of the apocalypse.
I mean, I wouldn't mind of it. I mean, it's gonna suck for certain people things, but if it's an optional, like if it's just a way to pretty much trying to restart civilization and bring sanity back, like we have to sacrifice all the things we have done over the last like 5 centuries or so.
I wouldn't go that radical. I think there is another option. But as a radical, I always would encourage radical options. But if you talk about an asteroid,
no, don't let me get started on that with the asteroid. I got so panicked because of it. Don't look up. Not that I want to look up or something like that, man. It's just that sometimes these news articles appears out of nowhere and then it pops up like this one to be the important one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what I've been doing for like my entire life, like over the past a year or two. It's just don't listening to what the news is going on, because you know, all these news articles that we've been seeing lately has been pretty much pushing people into like insanity and more divided.
Yeah, not they just it depends where the news is. Who published the news? Mostly published just with the intention of an opinion.
Yep.
Not to mention that they almost.
Wait a minute. Pratt's got Dio.
Yeah, I noticed.
But yeah, I think after this talk, I think we should just kind of end it this way, because I mean we've been pretty much talking about this again and again and again.
Yes, take this.
It's just like no matter what we talk about, I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on in people's emotions. But yeah, but I think we should just basically agree right now that we should probably just kind of drop the topic, because we've already been had enough with every single thing that's been going on in the real world. Because, you know, that's what... We have to kind of still stick to what Bart says in the code. Just try to distance yourself from the real reality that's happening in front of us right now. I mean, there's nothing we can do about until that we have to come to the terms that we need to actually put our foot down and finally actually end all the insanity that's what we've been seeing. But all I can say is that there's some of the stuff that I've been seeing from time to time. The pendulum was into the course of like left, but the pendulum is swinging back to the right. Because people are starting to wake up. People are starting to wake up with everything that's been going on.
Swings, shift songs by Slayer. I totally agree on that.
So yeah, I mean, despite.
This is it.
I'll just say one last thing to say, despite with the whole, you know, the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, I mean, it's probably going to keep going on for a while, and there's nothing we can do about it until, like, somebody actually has the right convenient mind.
It might be a positive outcome that there are going to be a lot of ARs on the black market.
That's true. I mean, I'm perfectly agree with that. So, all right. So let's move shifts for a bit. Let's move shifts a bit. So Bart is actually going to live stream Black Hole. So I have to find it funny because. The funny thing is, you know, I thought like Bart's like, wait, are you gonna stream that today? But it's like, oh no, he just basically miscalculated his stream session. So it's like, oh no, Blackthorn's on a Monday, not today.
What he did over there was just like a short test of 1 minute or so.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. I mean, it's been a while since I seen him did a test stream because normally he doesn't do that. Because anytime like he does that,
normally. Yeah, I was about to say, normally he wouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, he keeps stuff on private chat. I mean, there's a few videos, like, you want to hear something funny? There was, like, one time that, I think it was, Ultrafriend was with me and 2 or 3 everybody else. He has a video that's on private, even though I can't find it, even, like, a 4 or 5-year-old video. It's, he has, I think it was like him and his friend played a one-time session of Fortnite. Like, real legit. And I was like, you really seriously took this kind of a debate? I mean, it's not the first time he tried something different. I mean, look at how the beta of Battlefield 5 was. Which I played the beta, but it was a buggy mess, but not as compared to the new Battlefield 2042 was.
Yo, Zanpact, put on your camera.
I mean,
he can't.
He's
using his phone.
Yeah, I'm using my phone at the moment.
Yeah, you still got a camera, mate. You want to see your lovely face?
I mean, you can see my face through my live streams.
Nah, I can just see some. Yeah, that's better. That's way better.
I have to find a place for this freaking thing to push because normally I don't put my camera on when I'm in the live stream.
Thank you. Now I'm talking to a human.
Instead of like looking at my avatar. Hey, let me put something to.
Jesus, I can't wait for someone to see the DLC of Cuphead. I'm sure this is gonna be one freaking mess out of this one.
Yeah, that's the Cuphead that's coming out this year in June.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, this is one thing I hate about it. I don't know where my tripod is. I need to find my tripod. My phone tripod that I had somewhere in my office. So I'm trying to find a place to put it up to it. Yeah, this would be fine.
Yeah, well. Oh, that's the Switch in the background.
Yeah, it's my Switch, Kingdom Hearts 3, and there's there's Alita Battle Angel movie that I got not too long ago.
That's a V1?
Yeah.
Version 1?
Yeah.
You customized it?
No, it was in the box. If you're talking about Alita Battle Angel, that's the oh, that, yeah.
Did you put a custom version on it?
No, it was already, it came in from the box.
I didn't jailbreak it.
No. Oh, if you're talking, my Switch, oh yeah, for my Switch? No, I did not jailbreak it, no.
You should.
Yeah, but I kind of don't. I know it's the dumbest thing for me to say, but you know, I'm paying membership on Nintendo servers, and I want to play online services. If I even did get a different Switch, I mean, I could jailbreak it.
Nah, you should get 2 Switches, 1 jailbreak, and you pirate on one the games, and if you decide you want to multiplayer them, you buy them on the second.
That's why that's what I've been thinking about. I mean, I'm still kind of thinking if I want to get another PS4, because the one I'm using is to connect it.
Come on, $70 or €70 for one game. That's rip-off.
That's why I don't buy new games as much anymore.
That's totally over. What's going on?
Are you alright?
The current video game.
What happened?
Economy was crazy.
Especially with the new gens.
Came here looking for Kyrie.
Sony, they
Then those
buy
white things
new,
attacked us.
New studios, like the ones with big franchises.
You guys didn't have to go and do
They buy,
that.
like,
Of course we
new
did.
Studios or independent
Kyrie's our friend too.
Yeah,
you know.
they've been, but
Microsoft, they buy the big ones and make.
oh, they're not like the Sony was not the only
You're
one
right.
that has been buying up.
You know, I never thought of
companies
it
after
like
companies.
that
Look at
before.
Tencent.
Word is,
Look at Tencent.
this mansion gets a lot of really strange visitors.
Like Tencent is
We
like
thought this place might be a gateway
Tencent,
to some
that
kind of
multi-billion-dollar
alternate Twilight
corporation in
do you
China has been
mean,
buying up a lot
alternate
of game
Twilight
studios and putting in
Hey,
investment.
Goofy, do you think we could see that crystal of yours?
Yeah.
I made that pouch
There's a
myself,
lot
and I
of
still
going
have
on.
it.
There's a lot
So
going on
there
in the-
shouldn't be 2 of
in
them
the
here.
industry of game
And this is the
studios,
trophy Cypher gave you.
But I still
You left
like
it behind,
what Sony
remember?
is doing.
It's the only one of its
I,
kind.
to be
Same for
fair,
the
let's
crystals.
just say that
Red, blue, yellow,
I
green.
have
Only one
pretty
of
much
each color.
shown my
But you've
my
got
feelings
your
of
own.
hatred towards Sony because
So,
they've been censoring
get it?
anime games.
Yes, give me your hatred.
The pouch is from the
Just,
king.
and to me,
When he
I
gave
take
us
this
money for the
personally
train
because
ride,
there's
he gave us the
there's
crystal
anime
too.
games from Japan that they get censored by
But then,
Sony because
where
of their
did the
double
king get
standards.
it?
Because now they moved their
See?
branch to
There's gotta be
California.
another town out there like this one. That would explain how the king got that pouch in the crystal. Everything
I mean,
makes
that's who I
sense.
am because I have no intentional to buy another PlayStation product
It does?
into my house.
That other town
Because I
must be
really
where
just
whatever's
want
missing
to
from
distance
here
myself
went.
away from that
Like
company
Kyrie.
because I'm trying to
I
get
get
myself a
it.
gaming PC. Trying to get myself a gaming PC and support Nintendo. I know it sounds like a ridiculous thing, but Nintendo is.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna buy them all and complain about them all.
Watch out!
Oh, speaking of that, did you, Pratt? Did you see what they did to Gran Turismo 7? Yeah. Yeah, Gran Turismo came out not too long ago with Ultrafan, and what happened is they have put so much microtransactions in the game, and not just that, but they also been locking out game players from ever accessing to play single player offline.
In other words, you kind of like obligated to play it online. You need to have
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, because they also want to say, oh yeah, if you want to play games offline, pay extra $10 like subscription. I'm not bullshitting. I mean, there's an actual news article that people actually explain, like actual games. Sale for the there's a better terms of words to say, Prats. It's called Sail the Seven Seas.
No, never. I'm never
I got something to tell you. I found out where Ansem is.
To be fair, I mean, I grew up kind of with Gran Turismo. I'm not much of a racing driver guy, but
I'm Gran Turismo.
And we've figured out where Kyrie is. I'm pretty sure we're right.
Back in the day.
But why'd you all come here?
Yeah.
Someone gave us a clue.
Sorry, I thought you were about GTA.
No, not GTA. I was talking about Gran Turismo. I was talking about like games like Gran Turismo, Need for Speed.
Gran Turismo, well,
Sora thinks it might have been Riku.
It's just a
well,
feeling.
to be fair, the only games that kind of like racing I like is,
well,
let's just say Mario Kart, like Mario Kart, because that's.
You mean Riku's okay?
Mario Kart,
if that's what you think.
And Sonic.
I've waited long enough, Your Majesty.
Yeah, that's
Tell
a
me
good
what
shit.
you know.
And Wacky Wheels.
It's not for me.
Oh, have you played? Have you
But
played?
Your Majesty, why?
It's like a kart
I don't want to break my promise.
Yeah.
You made a promise to Riku?
But the sport racing, well, Need for Speed, I like to some extent, but no, not my.
So
my
he's okay. I can see him again.
My favorite Need for Speed was Need for Speed
Who's Riku?
I may think of.
Carbon and Most Wanted.
Yeah, Carbon's okay. I haven't gotten into it because I didn't care for it, but I actually have one on my GameCube. That I finally got that copy back from my older half brother that he had to borrow with, because his girlfriend broke in her shoulder.
Player, but it's not one of my favorite.
Yeah, that's true, but I kind of preferred like Mario Kart and Twisted Metal, to example.
My best friend. That's it.
Your Majesty, you got the pouch with the crystal from Riku, didn't you?
You from Romania.
You promised not to tell, right?
Gosh, guys.
Is it Palinka or Tsoichka?
Yeah, let's go. Kyrie,
What?
Riku, we're on our way.
The real Romanian liquor. Real Romanian liquor.
Alcohol. He's talking about alcohol.
Tsoika. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Palinka was second, but Tsoika was the first.
Give me strength.
I had a lot of fights with Romanians about this question.
You have? Huh.
That's kind of weird to have a fight.
Because a lot of them say Tsoika is from the upper part of Romania, from the northern part. Palinka is from the Moldavian part.
I forgot to mention you this, Pretz. Ultrafin is kind of, but not the type of guy that when it comes to, like, let's just say certain alcohols that we usually drink.
I'm not the drinking type. I'm not the drinking type that drinks beers or whiskey or other alcohol things. It's not my thing because it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I mean, here's the thing. I smell from a glass a little bit of whiskey, and from that smell, my nose. Oh my god! Get this thing away from me! It was driving me. It made my nose itches. I could not focus anymore. So I said, keep this thing away from me. I don't want to have this in my organism.
So how do you distract from this modern society?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer to that question, honestly.
Sleeping?
I think it was. I think Ultrafan was one of the. I think he's one of those people, Brett. Because I mean, I don't know anything about European, alcohol concept. I mean, there's a few. I mean, I'm a light beer drinker because I don't drink that heavier stuff like some people do. Because to me personally, in my opinion, drinking heavy beers just kind of makes me feel sick, and it's really heavy stuff. But I mean, I drink like European domestic beers and whatnot. Like, let's say there's a beer from there's a beer that I like is from Belgium called Hoegaarden. Like, I love that stuff. And there's another white wheat beer from, let's just say Germany, but what's the cheaper ones? I guess it's called, I think it's some sort of called Heifer. Because I really don't know the actual name of it, because it's been a long time since I had any imported foreign beers that I usually have. But I do remember having Hoegaarden from Belgium.
So what I could catch about this is you guys are missing a lot of nice liquors.
And of course, if we were talking about if you're talking about like whiskeys, I can't drink whiskey because I got a medical condition, especially with my bowel, that I had for like 6 years, that I can't drink.
So what you're doing is that you're smoking weed or what?
Oh, I do smoke weed. I mean, I smoke a little bit of it. It just depends on my motivation.
Okay.
I mean, I would just smoke I'll just kind of say, yeah, I'll smoke a bud or two. I mean, that's like the good stuff. It's just, I know it's, I mean, just to say the least, that
I see you got a bad habit.
Not a bad habit, but kind of have to mostly just, have like your own.
In society, we call it a bad habit, and actually it's not. It's just a habit.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it. It's just, we don't have a plant to grow. We haven't grown. I mean, we have to wait till later on to grow ourselves a plant. Because like smoking pot here is legal because there's a certain amount of limited, like in the States here, depends what state it is, but around here you can have more than 2 plants.
Your state is legal?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because mostly you can have more than just 2 plants, because unless you have like more plants for like medical purposes.
You grow by yourself?
Yeah, we do tend to grow our own plants. Yes. Like, I live here in the east coast of Massachusetts. So around here you can only have more than 2 plants because it's kind of regulated, and you can only have more than 2 plants, because if you have more than just 2 plants or more, then it's kind of concerning, because they think it like if you're only selling it to dispute. But if you're telling them you have more plants, it's because of medical purposes sometimes. Like up in Maine, up in state of Maine, here in the U.S., I think you can have more than just 4 plants. But if you're having more, like tons of plants, then you could get a fine from the state, because they might think, oh, you're selling it to dispute to minors or something. Like, no, that's not true. But if you have an actual reason purposes, like distribute as a medical reason, because that's what marijuana are mostly these days. It's not just to smoke for it, but it's also just for use it as medical purposes. See, that's the most.
The point.
Yeah. I mean, there's some states I don't know other states. I don't know what other states as legalizing with, like pot and marijuana and all that stuff. Because, I mean, you could smoke pot and marijuana here legally. And if you want to own a plant, you can only have more than just 2 plants. Because sometimes They will question you for.
You growing by yourself right now?
Not at this point. No, not right now because the growing it right now. It's kind of a bit of. I mean, we just kicked off spring, but it's kind of a little bit of cold. Because
you're in the Sunshine State, isn't it?
Mine's the Sunshine State? No. I mean, where I live like, let's just say, like, think of Canada. Like, think of Canada, like, in the wintertime, it's really cold. We're called, like, we're called ourselves the Great White Northern States. Like, New England, it's, around wintertime, it gets really...
How many rooms you got?
Oh, rooms? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You should know how many rooms your apartment got.
Mostly it's 7. I mean, I'm kind of. It's kind of hard to say if I'm kind of been.
Why don't you grow with the ladies in your room?
I don't know. Let's just say I've been kind of living with my parents for a long time. I've been trying to I was looking for a place to live on my own.
Oh, your mom probably got a green pump, man.
Yeah, it's just I've been looking for a place to live, but then COVID hit, and then I had to deal with 2 years of health issues on different occasions.
You know what? Back 10 years ago, when it was illegal, I grew marijuana, and my mom suddenly took care about it without even I took notice about it. I never told her, and she totally took care about it.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that me and my parents, we do smoke pot. We do smoke pot. We grow our own plants, and we share it.
Put it in your garden, man. There are enough species. Doesn't matter for indoor or whatever, man. Straight grow the whole yard. If it's legal in your country, grow the whole fucking shit.
Yeah, but sometimes, see, that's the problem. We can't, like, grow, like, a whole field of, like, the size of a cornfield for, like, when it comes to pot, because, you know, it's illegal. Sometimes it's illegal in some states because...
Yeah, who gonna complain?
The authorities and the state government.
Yeah, the authorities not gonna walk around in your backyard, man.
Oh, if they want to, they can.
As long as it's regarded legal and just the amount is regulated, nobody gonna complain. Just grow that shit, man.
Yeah, but you know how my states is like my country, like United States and states. I mean, it's weird.
What's gonna happen if you grow more than what's gonna happen if you grow more?
Well, they will say they will give you a hefty fine. They will tell you they can take you to court, and they would tell you have to go to court. They can actually sometimes arrest you. Depends how much plant you had, because it's weird that way. Because some states they're weird and they're authoritarians with this stuff. So they will give you like a hefty fine. You have to go to court and you have to kind of explain on your behalf. And they would mostly do is take your plants away. They would just take away the plants that you pretty much planted, and that's pretty much it. But over time, most states it's decriminalizing. Yeah, just look exactly what RAID says on this it's an intent to dispute charge, basically. It's just fucking weird, because you know. Here's the thing about that. I mean, if AJ was still here, there's a thing that we call here like blue or red stage. So what that means is it's a little bit of like, say, it's basically a political way. Like, I live in the blue stage, which is mainly controlled by, you know, Democrats, like left-wing Democrats and all that. Yeah. Like up here is like around here it's a Democratic state.
But some people tell me it's wrong.
That's just. Oh man, if AJ was able to say, yeah, it's just a bullshit thing to say. But there's the blue stage, which is, you know, left-wing Democrat, and then there's red. What's that? True. So yeah, as I was saying, there's the Democratic states, which is blue left leaning, and then you got the red state, which is the right wing, and that's the Republican right wing side. But that's mostly down in Midwest and down south, south states of America. And of course, yeah. Florida, you say Florida, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Virginia the state of Virginia used to be blue, but they got a new governor, and they're all the red states.
We only got this photo.
Yeah. And you got the West Coast, like California, Oregon, and Washington State.
Yeah,
they're all
laid up.
massively liberal, far left-leaning blue states.
No, they're not racist.
Oh, they are.
It was in the
but that's where the
box
dumb
right
ones
next
come
to
from.
the photo.
Hey, that's it. Ansem the Wise loved ice cream.
They just suck,
Okay. What's the
Yeah,
name of the flavor?
that's true. But you know how people in the West Coast they take stuff like that completely up the ass. Think of all these college kids, stupid. They don't know nothing about.
They know nothing about economics or whatever.
Oh no, they not. They're trained to be activists and whatnot.
No, they're influenced by Fox News or whatever.
No, more like CNN, actually. More like CNN.
Oh, that's even worse.
I mean, there's a lot of news states. There's a lot of news, medias out there that are just completely untrustworthy. That's why I kind of rely on independent.
Serious news.
Yeah, pretty much. And how their colleges are taught. It's schools, high schools and colleges, they train students in indoctrination systems. They don't treat them to be success, because when they ever get out of college, they just come out more even dumber. By the sec. Here's a funny story, Prats. I used to work, let's say, my old job, I used to work, at a community college, right? So, there, I mean, it's
That's where we all went to.
Yeah, so, around there, the community college that I work for, they are, very high, top class for, to me, this is this is kind of like a useless degree for me, liberal arts. They teach kids, liberal arts of a certain amount of degree. So...
Arts is useless.
Yeah, it is, because I think some people these days, they think liberal arts, you can learn anything you want. I mean, there is
arts is useless, but liberal arts.
It's not literary arts. I mean, that's what I find about liberal arts is bullshit. Liberal arts degree is bullshit, because you...
Okay, so what did you learn with liberal arts?
So, I mean, when I worked there, and there's there's students that I've been kind of listening to from time to time, and let's just say, I think there was this one movie that what I hear, I mean, they say that, I forgot what movie they were talking about. Oh, they were talking about the live action of Lion King. So I was sitting, having my lunch break, right? So I was having, yeah.
Yeah, there was
the live action of the Lion King. Yeah, there is.
With from the Lion King, like they did with Aladdin or Lady and the Tramp and 101 Dalmatians. So before the musical started.
Well, actually, the newer live actions, I'm talking about the new the Lion King live action that came out
in 2019, I think, or 2020.
No, it was 2019.
I don't remember, but it was when I was in jail.
It was 2019 that Lion King live action came out. So back to what I was saying. So I was sitting down having lunch break, because I was on lunch break. And there was a few students sitting across in front of me, and for some reason they pulled out they said the live action of Lion King, and you know what these brain dead students say? They're oh yeah, oh that's so racist. They said it's so racist. What? Like,
what racist?
Like, the live action of Lion King, and they were talking about, like, the live action, the Toy Story, said it's racist? Like, what the fuck is it racist about, you... Oh my god, like, here, I almost...
Yeah, because the lion was black.
I don't know. They said it about white privilege. White privilege.
Actually, it was in fact, I think in the original movie of Lion King Disney, the cartoon, right? I think Scar was the only black lion or something like that.
Yeah.
No, only
it was Scar.
Yeah, they said that.
He was the only one, and in the live action, all lions were yellow and gold and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was why they were complaining. That movie was racist because there's.
Oh my god, racial profiling.
Yep, that was it. And I almost stood up in rage because I hit my knee I hit my leg and my knee underneath the table. I'm like, I almost completely like, are you fucking serious?
That's where this world gone today. Oh my god.
But yeah,
not to a better place. That's for sure.
I've been experiencing kids in a community college, like it's just every one of them that I hear and the way how they look and how they put this this LGB like paper on the board. And the funny thing is, I call them the alphabet soup because you know how these kids like corrupted the whole gay community and all that.
Oh my god, these fucking kids got corrupted by every single word they hear.
That's true. And
they don't even know what it is. They
don't.
Hear it and copy it.
No. And the funny thing is that all of these kids.
That's funny. That's the sad thing.
Yeah, it's a sad thing because kids these days, they really don't know how like stuff like the gay community. I mean, I don't hate gay community. I never don't.
Hey, Metallica, sad but true.
I really never do hate them. It's just, it's not my thing. I mean, I
don't hate it. I mean, we all have been kids. But no, from an older perspective, you can see it from a different angle.
Yeah, and every time we're trying to talk this out, to like trying to bring some common sense, they will just simply just lash out, and they're thinking like, oh, we're just nothing but a bunch of completely crazed conspiracy theorists. Like we think we were making this up.
No, hell no. You're not crazy conspiracy therapists.
It's not.
It's just people who live in real life.
We'll be here to hold down the fort.
Say hi to Kyrie.
It's the reality, but they don't see it.
I mean, those people who tell us we are conspiracists are the one on the upper level.
That's true. But, you know...
I mean, how can we relate to a normal person's life?
It's just everything that's been going on over here, like in a number of like, let's just say they call it the Summer of Love 2 years ago with the whole.
Which state are you, Zanpact?
Massachusetts. Like
Massachusetts,
I live.
Ohio, isn't it?
What?
Ohio, isn't it?
No, I live in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, Ohio? Wait, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is right next to the Atlantic Ocean. I'm in like this blue liberal state. Like I live like it's right next to think of like city of Boston basically.
I only been one time to America, and that was in Atlanta.
Atlanta. That's in Georgia. Yeah, you talking about?
Yeah, don't do New York.
No, I mean I've been to parts of New York, but I've never been to actually in New York. It was just like the thing is, this was years ago. The only place I've been so far when I was a kid was like near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but that was like years ago. But I've been to like in my senior trip, I traveled to Washington D.C. And the thing is, we were supposed to. And during my senior trip.
Boston, Massachusetts, Rochester, Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Straight on the New York City.
Yeah. But New York is not part of New England. New York is just their own state. We're called the New England because, like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire.
But straight East Coast.
Yeah, straight East Coast. Yeah. And the reason why we're called the New England because this whole used to be the British colony back into the 1800s.
You know what? I traveled to America business class as I used to, and I seminared to Mercedes-Benz people in Atlanta, and they sponsored a meal for me and my colleague, and they made a pretty good, nice meal, and they served potato chips.
Oh yeah, that's.
And I was like, what?
Are we back in the same place?
What am I supposed to do with it as a snack after that, or what? And I watched the American who served it to me, and he straight eat it together with me.
This is the other Twilight Town.
And since then, I know this is a total American thing.
It's American thing, yeah.
Potato chips.
It's
to eat potato chips if you lunch.
Yep. Yeah, that's part of our American tradition, because
there's gotta be an entrance into the dark
that's our
room
culture,
somewhere.
because we eat potatoes with our hands, because that's how we eat. Like how we eat, everyone knows how you eat a burger with your hands. Sometimes they use a fork and a knife. Like you want to hear something that's like, look at New Yorkers. Like, let's say when it comes to pizza, right? Like in New York, like New Yorkers in general. Like, they have, like, their own, like, New York pizza, right? But what they do is, they will fold their pizza, like, fold like a piece of paper. They fold their pizza, and they eat it that way. And it's actually a New York tradition. Because they've been doing that since in the 60s. I mean, there's people...
It's a caldoso or what?
Want to say that again?
Italians actually have a word for that, but I would think the tradition is going back to the Irish one.
Yeah.
Because the Irish one used to eat potatoes.
Yes, they did. Yeah, the Irish did used to eat potatoes. Cause
and this is why the Americans are still celebrating it.
Yeah, cause the most interesting thing about that is like if you go to like I've been to Boston before, and there's some parts of Boston that sucks, but the one part I went to Boston, like old Boston area, there's like it's a really beautiful place. There's that one session, like there's the Boston Stadium that around that area it's 82, 83%, almost 90% of Irish population in Boston. Because we do
only drink Bushmill, vodka, whiskey?
Yes. And I mean, and the thing is, I'm not Irish, but I'm part French and part Scottish because of my heritage. Because we get the whole face is part Irish. I think we kind of do have a little bit of Irish within our blood, but we're mostly like French Scottish. Because apparently
St. Patrick's Day was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. But people around my country, they do celebrate St. Patrick's Day, because I have friends and I have a friend who is Irish, and he celebrates St. Patrick's Day.
Well, actually, we never did get drunk.
We never did celebrate here in Romania St. Patrick's Day. I heard the words is a good holiday, but unfortunately, not everybody gets to enjoy those kind of things. Not even Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what? Sorry if I interrupt you, Lord Raiden.
No problem.
2 weeks ago, St. Patrick's Day, when it was ago, I watched with my son a old cartoon of the Ghostbusters with Groundhog. It was actually an old cartoon of Ghostbusters. Right. Actually, I don't give a fuck about American holidays or whatever, but I like to have an excuse to get drunk.
No, but wouldn't you like to give a shot once in a while on St. Patrick's Day, the green beer?
This is it.
Yeah, well, you have to collect the four letters, whatever. So St. Patrick's Day actually is also just a reason for Americans to get drunk. So, I watched the Ghostbusters cartoon episode with my son. I can search out the episode if you want. With a four-piece groundhog regarded to the
what is this place?
Keykeeper. Very nice episode.
Riku, Kyrie!
Ghostbuster cartoons regarding to the St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, hang on. I need to go through my chats first.
Even me, as somebody who... So I didn't really like even if I hate the Americans, I still give the American spirit to my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get that. I mean, we're not like the perfect country in the world. I mean, we're like the most insane people. Like, we're the most insane kind of type of beings who we are for over the past 200 plus years.
The best camouflage was ever the world police. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the government is shit, don't think about the people. The people are quite nice. Don't think about the government.
Yeah, just don't think about the ones that are in charge. Think about like us regular people in general. We're very nice compared to those sons of bitches in the in the top capital.
Exactly. You know what? I could give John Biden a blowjob while you fucking him in the ass.
True.
That would be great.
Don't say that out loud.
It's fine. I'll defend it. It's fine, But yeah, just to say, don't. Oh yeah, I gotta read my chats real quick. Alberto says more like drunk lord. That's true. Mickey, Goofy's face. Mario Kart is my favorite racing in crushing. To be fair, Alberto, I'm gonna have to play Mario Kart again, 8, on my Switch. It's also, I need to get myself the booster course pack, because that just dropped.
I tried. Well, I'm gonna show you something, and
do that. I'm gonna go
on an N64.
Oh, I played the N64 of Mario Kart. That's one of my favorites.
No, I'm gonna show you an N64 controller with the trimmer pack and the memory card.
Yeah, send me that. I'm gonna read my chats real quick.
And that's how an ergonomic, lightweight controller gonna look like.
But speaking of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they're showing commercials of that game here in Romania.
That's awesome.
Every time, on TV, when I try to watch on the TNT, for example, when I want to watch my favorite series like Hercules or who was his name again?
You said the one that looks like Hercules?
No, not someone like one who looks like Hercules. It was the other series. It was with Higgins.
Oh, hang on, I forgot about that.
N64 controller looks like the rumble pack and the memory.
Oh, wait, yeah, actually, we actually had that. We actually had that, dude.
Yeah, that's super ergonomic.
Yeah, we used that. Yeah, me and my brother had that, and that was at the time we used the rumble pack, like, play Pokemon Yellow. for Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, that was good shit. Alright, so I need to
worth it.
yeah, it is worth it.
Weightlifting and playing.
Alright, so I need to get back to my chats. Raiden's Raid says most states is decriminalized. We were talking about the weed, and it's an intent to dispute charge. The states will claim that you're planning. Yeah, so that's another thing, the bullshit about the state. The state will claim that you're planning to sell it on the streets if you grow too many plants without a medical card. So yeah, that's about the whole marijuana we talked about earlier. Because the states claim that you are planning to sell it if you don't have a medical card. Hold on one second, I need to get called. Blame Donald. Yeah, blame on Donald. Alberto. If anyone who eats a burger with a knife and a fork is not to be trusted. I perfectly agree. I perfectly agree. He said St. Patrick's Day in South Boston is madness. Oh yeah, I seen videos of South Boston with St. Patrick's Day. It is it's a complete madness. And yeah, I am part Arliss. And Raiden said this: governments are the enemy of the people, which I strongly agree. Donald's face. Donald is cheering. Oh yeah, Donald's pause face. Yeah, it looks like Donald's cheering. Ultrafan, just picture Donald Duck as a cheerleader outfit with pom-poms. I'll be right back. I gotta go get food.
Oh my freaking god, you... Oh. Now I'm gonna have nightmares because of this.
Alright, I'm back. Had to get...
Welcome back.
Got some pizza.
Homemade?
Nah, frozen. We don't have an ingredient. You gotta eat. I know. I rather prefer having homemade pizza than frozen. But hey, you gotta go hungry. I mean, something simple and something easy and fast. I mean, yeah, frozen food sucks. But hey, when you get hungry and you don't want to cook something big, you gotta have to go with frozen. You know.
True.
I mean, frozen foods are not too bad as long as you put, like, say, a little bit more of a, like, let's say if you have frozen pizza, just add a little bit more cheese so it doesn't taste bland, tastes like a cardboard, so it actually tastes a little bit decent. But yeah, my dad makes some really awesome pizza, and we call it the Swamp Shack pizza, and there's nothing can beat it. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Donald Duck in the cheerleading outfit with pom poms cheering.
Oh no.
I couldn't make it a lot worse. Dosgamer in a cheering outfit.
Dude. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Ain't that great?
I had to do it. I had to do it. It's just take a picture of Donald. Oh, I just got back in a meeting right now, Alberto. I mean, I could do screenshots. I could do PlayStation screenshots, which I just did now. Yeah. I don't know why, but you know what? I gotta do this. I have to take another photo shot of Donald. Give me a second. Take a picture of Donald. Next I say, hey, alright now, Donald, just picture Donald Duck in a cheerleading outfit with pom-poms, and he's cheering for you. It's pretty fucking bad. God, hang on, I gotta do this, and... let's just put photos. Oh, god damn it.
What happened?
I didn't get the photo. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I forgot to take the photo. Let's see. Whoa. Keno Sabe dead air. Yeah. Chewing sounds.
Hey, Zanpact?
Yeah?
You might don't like my opinion, but never drink Foster.
Why?
If you meet a real Australian and you tell him you drink Foster, he's gonna straight slap you in your face.
Well, I got a buddy of mine from a different Discord server who saw me drink Foster, and he's just like, who cares? I mean, he really doesn't give a crap. And he said he never had Fosters, to be honest.
I mean, you know,
It's no use.
country got a major beer brand.
Don't stop moving, or the darkness will overtake you.
I can't even
Country
take
got a major beer brand, and Foster is
Get
one
going.
of Australia.
Why? Don't ask,
Actually,
just do it.
I mean, it was the cheapest beer I can get.
You okay?
I agree
I
on
kidnapped
that. Well,
Kyrie,
it's
but she
it's
got
not
away
shooting
from me.
way.
After that,
If
Sayek's
you
caught
want
her.
to get cheap
He's a
beer,
member of
cheap
Organization
beer, you have to
13.
get shooting way.
Sayek's. Got it
Everything-
Yeah,
memorized?
but
Now go save her.
the state I live in, when it comes to beers and stuff, it's not any beer is never cheap.
Leave us alone.
Nah, I think the cheapest in your country is Budweiser.
Oh, I don't drink Bud. I only drink Budweiser in the.
Or Bud Light.
Oh no, Bud Light's nasty. Bud Light is nasty. It tastes like piss.
Well, Americans, in my opinion, as a German, the Americans do know nothing about beer culture.
I mean, I would say kind of disagree, but I mean, we do have some exceptional
They love to
beers.
drink beer. Yeah, you do love to drink beer.
I mean, what would?
But do you know the difference of making beer between Hopfen extract or real Hopfen or...
To be fair, I never work in the beer industry, so I do not know.
First mistake. So, my Romanian friend is making a sound that I think he agrees on your mistake. So, do we all agree, we all know how beer is made?
I don't think Oakland's been kind of over.
I don't know much about that, but sorry.
So, water, yeast.
But yeah, we do have to say, we do have really good craft beers here. So.
Nah. You Americans may be good on ruined beer or whatever, the scary stuff.
Back off.
Real beer was made in Europe.
This is it.
Actually, it happens by fermentizing. It's a biochemical process. Fermentizing.
It's over.
Yeast, water, and
I think I liked it better when they were on my side.
These are basic things in this story. Everybody in Europe was
I can handle these
beer.
punks.
They didn't even like
Watch
to drink
this.
water with beer. Some basics. Fermentation.
Whoa!
And Axo's
fading away.
Well, that's what happens when you put your whole being into
Lord
an
Rain,
attack.
the thunder god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that nobody's actually
Enriched
have
mythology
beings.
is the thunder
right?
god.
Anyway, I digress. Go. Find Kyrie.
Picture this, Zeus.
Almost forgot.
Only I'm better than
Sorry for what I did to her.
When we find her, you can tell her that yourself.
Play
Think I'll pass.
Heil Odin.
My heart just
By
wouldn't
Bolton.
be in it, you know? Haven't got one.
Based off his
What
character
were
is
you
based
trying
off
to do?
from Mortal Kombat.
I wanted to see Roxas.
Computer.
He was the only one I liked.
Play Heil Odin.
He made me
By
feel
Bolton.
like I had a heart. It's kind of funny.
Computer. Play
You make me feel
Heil Odin.
the same.
By Bolton.
Kyrie's in the castle dungeon. Now go.
Computer. Play Heil Odin.
Axel.
Computer. Show the songs by Bolton.
And my new Keyblade.
Computer.
This leads to.
Play Heil Odin.
Oh no, you got an Amazon voice in the background.
Computer. Play Heil Odin by Bolton.
The house is looking pretty empty, huh? I thought I'd get a little enjoyment watching Axel throw one last tantrum. It went a lot quieter than I thought.
Perhaps he was ready for it.
Ultrafan, all we're going to be hearing
Perhaps
for a
he
little
put
while
his
is Press with
existence
his
on the
Amazon
line
voice,
and
not
won what
refusing-
he'd been longing
refusing to
for.
play his music.
Wait a minute. How would that even be possible? We don't exist, remember? What you're saying goes against the laws of nature.
Then perhaps he bet his non-existence.
Computer.
Either way, he came out a winner.
Computer,
Oh,
you're a
Axel.
bitch.
A grifter till the end.
That's absurd. He won nothing and is nothing. He couldn't stand the emptiness of being without a heart,
Computer.
and that led to his demise.
Shuffle the songs
He
by
was foolish
Bolton.
and weak.
But weakness has the power to awaken that which is dormant.
It is clear that through his actions, however foolish they may
Meanwhile,
have been,
I'm just stuffing my face with pizza
Axel
as
has
Zen is
touched
talking.
Sora's heart.
Computer.
Perhaps he will soon awaken.
Too bad we can't have the turtles joining you for pizza.
Yeah, actually, I would say I wish that. I was about to say Cyberfrog, but I forgot he eats fried chicken. Oh yeah, so this is the last world of the area, boys.
Computer, shut the songs by Mayhem.
Well, I present to you the last world of this game, the world that never was.
Axel said Kyrie's in the dungeon.
Then we'd better find a way to get to that castle.
Look how eerie this place is. Don't you think so, Ultra Finn?
What?
This world is very eerie looking.
Is that so?
Fucking AI is refusing to play bottom songs to me.
So I know I've been skipped off a lot. So basically, we just saw the death of Axel, and now we're in the final world of this game, the world that never was. So we have to go rescue Kyrie.
I found a new research where they prove that the multiverse might be true.
Zanpact is like pizza time. Yeah, it's pizza time for me.
Exactly.
Oh man, I also have to go after finding the pieces of the puzzles as well.
No, you'll eventually find them, don't worry.
I just gotta have to upgrade of my jumps and my other abilities as well.
Maybe we can find something like this.
Alright, so the Bond of Flame Keyblade that I got from Axel decreases my strength by 2, but it's a fire boost. So my fire basic attacks are dealt with enchanted by 20%. But I'm not going to use it. Because I'm stuck with the Descent Pumpkin, the Keyblade I got from Halloween Town. Because that's a combo plus. So we're with King Mickey. Gotta go find Kyrie. Also, I tried to fight Sephiroth, but you know, Sephiroth killed me like in 1 and 2 hits. Now, if I wasn't playing on Pride mode, if I was playing this on normal, I would have dealt with Sephiroth with no problems. Holy shit, Prats. Who's that? Holy shit, who's that? Who's that you posted? That's some... She's got some serious thick thighs. Holy shit. So, alright, so I did say this again, this is the last world of the game, the world that never was. And up top of the castle, that's Kingdom Hearts. The moon that's shaped like a heart.
And we're gonna visit it right now, or should we leave it for tomorrow?
Well, we're gonna do some progress in this world. But I think at the next save point, I'm probably gonna call it here. because I believe others. I know I streamed it late because I was kind of just dozing around, but I promise that I will make sure I'll stream it at earliest so we can actually finish this game. So on my own time, I'm gonna do some of the stuff. I'm gonna do some grinding, and I'm gonna try to see if I can fight Sephiroth on my own time so that I can get that. As much as I want to fight Sephiroth during my live stream, but I can just tell you, once you defeat Sephiroth, you have to go back and you have to talk to Cloud, the one with the black robes and spiky blonde hair with the Buster Sword. You tell him that Sephiroth is waiting for Cloud for him at the spot that in front of the Heartless Castle, and then Cloud comes in and Sephiroth and him fight it off, but Tifa try to stop and try to talk to Cloud, but they disappeared into the void and they go fight somewhere else.
You know what? What?
Yeah, it's over.
I'm currently discussing with my own tracking group, and we are having a debate about releasing the new level. And I'm telling them, fuck that shit, man. We're not politics, we are pirates. We release that fucking level.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can pretty much level up my forms. Try to up level my wisdom form. Wisdom form is my least favorite. You get Donald's help and you turn it into a battle form.
I think we're gonna release the politics.
And encouraging for fighting the Heartless, like ultimately
you want because the pirate is free. I'm just over old spirit cracking and keying that shit, man. If you can't afford that $1 or $2, man, pirate it. You know, pirate that shit. Fuck Ukraine, fuck you, Russia. Doesn't matter, I don't give a shit who war I fought is with.
Yeah, it's over.
I have a question, Fred. What side of what side of Germany you live?
So
because I know Antonio said he was on the East Germany.
Doesn't matter, east, south, or north, doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter.
I was just wondering.
My father country was always fucked by the Americans. But it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. And that
Gather.
You're soon gonna see the sceneries, probably by him.
Take this. Take this.
Record, yo. He gonna release that shit because we don't give a shit about politics or whatever.
Take this. Yeah.
We think we are pirates. Do what you want to the pirates, please.
This is it. This is it.
Back old days. Like it, buy it, don't pirate it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Oh wait, that goes to the.
You know, I still hang out on IRC. Do you people do?
I don't know, but maybe not. Alright, let's see.
Well, all the cool trekking groups from back in the day, they still hang out on IRC.
Hold on, I gotta look this up real quickly.
Well, sorry guys, I don't want to show off, but anybody of you ever beaten a copy protection?
Copy protection from what?
The copy protection. Well, copy protection have different forms. Starting in the beginning, like the spiel wheel. Spiel wheel or sections, sector ROM, save disk. I don't want to bore you people, you are gamers.
No, that's fine. Oh yeah, the next part is, oh yeah, that fight. Okay, yep. Hey, I'm just looking up something. Yeah, alright, actually, change pace, I'm actually gonna call it. I want to save this till tomorrow, because Saturday will be the big thing. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna also have to give a text to anybody living in North America, like Mexico, Canada, or US. I'll be on Twitch later on tonight. We're gonna continue with Bloodstained. Basically, it's like Castlevania, but what should have been Castlevania.
What?
Alright, so that's gonna conclude part 9 of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So hopefully tomorrow, so what I'm gonna do for this, after I'm gonna end the stream, I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna do some little bit of farming with this game. So that way, hopefully, I'm not level 50. I will try to see if I can try to fight Sephiroth. And also try to... Well, I got that tournament done. Also, I got to do that Little Mermaid episode world as well. That's why I decided to skip that for live stream, because I don't want any... I don't think anyone wants to see the singing parts. Because I think, in my opinion, it's pretty boring.
It's not that it's about boring or stuff like that.
Hey,
it's just some other stuff.
Are you doing your streaming at 7 a.m.? What time are you gonna go work?
I'm not working. I couldn't work at the time because I had to deal with health issues. I'm looking for a place to work.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, 2 years of health issues. It was not fun, especially with COVID, with the whole lockdowns.
Okay. So keep us up to date with great live streams.
Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Because I usually stream on the weekends. Like, let's say I usually stream on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's just, I live in a different time zone because I kind of like, I do a different stream session on Twitch, but that's like later on at night for me, like 8
You're a nice guy, you have potential.
So, anyways, I'm gonna save again. So yeah, guys. All right, brothers. All right, my crew of the Zaibatsu. I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll be posting the link on Twitch. I'll be streaming within the next 2 hours or 3 hours, which will be 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'll make sure I post it in the lobby, so in case anybody live in North America region, you can come check me out on Twitch. So, yeah, also make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, also click that notification. I'll be coming back tomorrow for Kingdom Hearts 2 Part 10 or Part Finale. It depends how it goes and how long it will take. Because I know boss fights up ahead are gonna be insanely tough because I'm on Proud mode, which is basically hard mode. So yeah, make sure I'll give you guys up to date on the Zaibatsu and
be sure to have your ruler ready.
So, anyways, with that, Ultrafan, any last words before we go?
Keep supporting this channel, it's freaking awesome, and don't miss the epic battle, and could be the final one, on Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.
Oh my god, Art Rice just joined in. I was about to end the stream too. Oh no, Arthritis, bonjour. I'm sorry, man.
Arthritis, you're too late.
I'm just ending the stream. Because tomorrow I'm gonna do the big battle.
Who's gonna join?
Arthritis. He's part of our Dosgamerts.
Come, get your butt slapped. Come on. Get your butt slapped.
Oh, you was playing Dungeons and Dragons. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, Arthritis is...
That makes total sense.
All the way from Belgium. So... Alright, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I'll be back on later on Twitch. We'll do a Bloodstain. Alright, this is Zanpact. I'm signing off on behalf of the Zaibatsu, Lord Raven's Dungeon, and Dosgamerts on Discord. I will see you guys tomorrow for the epic battle of the Organization 13 on Part 10 or Part Finale. So,
yeah.
Anyways, I'll see you guys then.
Guys. See ya.
And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.
Peace.